ebi ụwa bịa tala ọjị aja na Igbo niile bịa tala ọjị ebe Igbo bidoro na ebe Igbo kwụsịrị asị m unu bịa tala ọjị asị m na taa bụ ụbọchị eke ya ka m ji akpọrọ mmụọ eke mmụọ niile ọ mụrụ ụbọchị eke asị m unu bịa tala ọjị mmụọ niile ọ mụrụ ụbọchị eke mmụọ niile ọ mụrụ mgbe eke mmụọ niile bụ mmụọ ketere oke ha ụbọchị eke asị m unu bịa tara ọjị bịanụ bịa tara ọjị na chi jiri eji efuola bịa tara ọjị n'isi m onwe mbụ nwa eze Chukwu bụ ụzọ mba aka ji ọfọ Igbo ọzọ eme nte eme imo bịa tara ọjị n'isi Maazị Nnamdi Kanu bụ onye ndu na-achị ụmụ Igbo niile otu mkpụrụ anya ji isi ụgwọ ọnụ na-ekwuchitere ụmụ Igbo ọnụ na-ekwuchitere ụmụ Biafra ọnụ na-ekwuchitere mba niile asị m unu bịa tara ọjị n'isi ya bịa tara ọjị n'isi ụmụ Igbo niile ebe Igbo bidoro na ebe Igbo kwụsịrị bịa tara ọjị n'isi ha nna nna anyị ochie bịa tara ọjị oke osimiri agbara na-agbara onye ukwu agbara onye nta ụkpaka na-agba n'oge nke ya asị m unu bịa tara ọjị eze nwaanyị niile na-ejere ozi bịa tara ọjị eze nwaanyị ala Igbo niile bịa tara ọjị eze nwaanyị osimiri nje abịa bịa tara ọjị eze nwaanyị ọgba isi ọgba bịa tara ọjị eze nwaanyị anike wawa bịa tara ọjị na ojuru nwa na-aga anyị asị m na nwanike anaghị efu na mba asị m dododo anike wawa eze nwaanyị dịkarụ nwaanyị obiọma asị m gị bịa tara ọjị na chi jiri eji efuola asị m eze nwaanyị idodo bịa tara ọjị idodo ikwu nemo eze nwaanyị nwaanyị ebo bịa tara ọjị eze nwaanyị ebenyi bịa tara ọjị eze nwaanyị amambara bịa tara ọjị eze nwaanyị niile ma ndị chetara ma ndị m echetaghị asị m unu bịa tara ọjị na chi jiri eji efuola na ọkwanụ mmiri siri ike ka Chukwu jiri kpọọ aja wee were aja siri ike wee kpọọ mmadụ asị m unu bịa tara ọjị ma wetara anyị ngọzi anyị niile nke si na mmiri wee bịa asị m na ọkwanụ nwa mmiri na-ekwu bịa tara ọjị bịa tara ọjị n'isi Nnamdi Kanu ma napụtara anyị Nnamdi Kanu na eke na olie na afọ na nkwọ napụtara anyị ụmụ Biafra ndị nọ n'ime ụlọ mkpọrọ ndị nọ na mba niile dị iche iche ndị nọ n'ụlọ ọgwụ ndị na-enweghị ọnụ na-ekwuru ha bịa tara ọjị n'isi ha ma nye ha ndụ ebighị ebi ma napụta ha na eke ma napụta ha oge niile mmụọ niile anyị na-eso wee bi ụwa chi anyị na-eso wee bi ụwa chi Nnamdi Kanu ji wee bi ụwa chi ụmụ Igbo niile ji wee bi ụwa chi ụmụ Biafra niile ji bi ụwa Chukwu ụmụ Biafra Chukwu eziokwu Chukwu na-afụ n'ife afụ na nzuzo Chukwu mara onye aka ya dị ọcha na onye obi ya dị ọcha nwoke si na ya ji ọfọ nwaanyị si na ya ji ọfọ mana ọfọ maara onye ji ya asị m na ọgbarịsa ngene okuru ngene ṅụọ asị m unu dododo bịa tara ọjị na chi jiri eji efuola ngwu ngene ụzọ oke ngwu bi n'agụ bịa tara ọjị isi ọgba ọnọgba bịa tara ọjị anị ọnọgba bịa tara ọjị ugwu ọnọgba bịa tara ọjị anị ncheta nche bịa tara ọjị asị m biko dododo agbara na-agbara onye ukwu agbara onye nta ụkpaka na-agba n'oge nke ya asị m unu bịa tara ọjị Amadioha akpọkọ ọmụgo oku asị m gị bịa tara ọjị n'isi ụmụ Igbo niile n'isi ụmụ Biafra niile n'isi ụmụ IPOB niile bịa tara ọjị n'isi ha bịa tara ọjị n'isi m onwe m bụ nwa eze Chukwu bụ ụzọ mba bịa tara ọjị n'isi Nnamdi Kanu tara ọjị ndị niile n'isi ndị niile ji ezi obi ha na-azọ nwere onwe bịa tara ọjị n'isi ha n'otu n'otu nye ha ndụ n'elu ndụ nye ha ike n'elu ike nye ha amara nye ha akụ na ụba nye ha amamihe nye ha ndụ nye ha akọ na uche ọkwa ya ka m na-arịọ unu mmụọ niile bụ mmụọ Nnamdi Kanu ji wee bi ụwa mmụọ kama n'ọzụzụ oke mmụọ na Abia steeti asị m unu bịa tara ọjị n'isi nwa unu nwoke bụ Maazị Nnamdi Kanu kama na ọzụzụ oke mmụọ ka mmụọ asị m unu bịa tara ọjị na eke tara ọjị na olie tara ọjị na afọ tara ọjị na nkwọ mmụọ niile na-emelu Igbo ife mmụọ niile na-emelu Igbo ife asị m unu bịa tara ọjị na chi jiri eji efuola bịanụ bịa tara ọjị asị m na taa bụ ụbọchị eke na eke ga-eketara anyị ndụ eke ga-eketara anyị udo eke ga-eketara anyị amara eke ga-eketara anyị ngọzi ọ ga-eketara anyị udo n'isi Nnamdi Kanu
Ise, Ise, Ise. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, great Biafrans and lovers of freedom. This is Radio Biafra HAUSA-SERVICE coming to you through the auspices of Radio Biafra London. My name remains Mazi Chinedu from Alo province of Biafra land. We are here live and direct, and today is the 15th day of December 2022, being Thursday. I welcome each and every one of you to welcome your friends. Today being Eke Day, Eke Market Day. I welcome each and every one of you to today's edition of Radio Biafra HAUSA-SERVICE. Do not forget that our leader is still in the enemy dungeon, where he is being tortured because of you and I. Even against the court order of his acquittal, the court verdict of discharge and acquittal of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. But make no mistake about it, we must continue pushing, and our leader must be released. It's not something, you know, when I say it, some people might think otherwise. We must continue pushing. We demand for our rights, and we have it. Do you understand? We don't beg for what belongs to us. It is our right. It doesn't matter what it takes. It doesn't matter what people, the shenanigans of politicians, of the Nigerian politicians, of Igbo extractions and their agents that are trying to push. Our leader must be released. That is the reality of it. Therefore, we must continue preaching the gospel of emancipation, the gospel of freedom, the gospel of liberty here on this hallowed platform. We will never shy away from it. I'm telling you honestly. Our detractors are all over. They want us to abandon this struggle by annoyance. Ayakogo bottle here. This is our life. We will never stop. That is the reality. We will never stop, no matter the work of our enemies, our detractors that are working day and night in order to distract us, to make us leave what we are pursuing to start pursuing shadow. We are at alert, highly at alert. Therefore, we must continue. As I said today, Tata Bobochi Eke. I could remember. Ogaibo Maka Ekuku Adaga Ubo Nabai. Onyona Zuike. Can only go to other things, market and other things. But when you go Ubo, you know. All those things are our parts of our values that we preach here. You know, very mischievous people. Once we talk about our value, our culture, our religion, their mind will go another thing. They will start telling you, kwandi omenala nebu na meokite na me this. That is not our value. Let me tell you let me remind you, in every religion, in Islam, in Christianity, it is not only going to church that you see as makes you a Christian. You live it. It's a life. You see people, Amazim this time around anyway. But you see people, they don't. A woman, he will cover her hair. The way he covers her hair, dress, you know that it's a Christian. Oh, why are you not drinking? Oh, you don't know. No, I'm a Christian. That is a life. It's a life. It's a value. You understand? That is what I want our people to understand. Whenever we talk about our tradition, our value, it means our lives, the way we live from babyhood to adulthood. That is our life. That is who we are. You understand? Our food is part of our value. Le onye Igbo ọbụna nwoke amụrụ n'ala Igbo. If you stay 1 week without swallowing, I'm telling you, something move out from your body. You can another. It doesn't matter. You cannot. You will not be seeing any other thing as food. Somehow. You must try to call something, no matter the ingredients, call something to swallow. It's part of us. But when we preach our value, some very mischievous set of human beings, they will twist it. That that is rubbish. That is rubbish. It's our life. We need to go back to who we are. Is part of the restoration we are talking about, because we are sick and tired of this thing they impose on us. We are every time the same story. We are sick and tired of it. It is not what I'm preaching today anyway, because that day is coming. But we must continue. Before I go to the subject matter of today, which is, I captioned it, patriotism. That is what I'm going to talk about. It's going to be short anyway, because today I'm not going to stay long. Patriotism, but to what? That is the way I put it. Patriotism, to what? To who? To what? Being patriotic. We shall go into more details in a jiffy. But before I go to that, I would love to read some news headlines, please. First among the lists, Abuja Federal High Court orders the Inspector General of Police to unconditionally release an illegally detained IPOB supporter, awards him 50 million naira compensation. Let me read a bit. The Honorable Justice Zainab Bage Abubakar's Federal High Court, sitting in Abuja, have on 13th December 2022 ordered the Nigerian Inspector General of Police to unconditionally release Mazi Solomon Onyebule from police custody forthwith. From police custody. As stated in the judgment papers, Justice Abubakar says that court made the order on the basis that the applicant Mazi Solomon Onyebule has established his case regarding the earlier prayers he, Mazi Solomon, made to the Honorable Court. Recall that Mazi Solomon Onyebule was illegally abducted by the notorious Abba Kyari's-led Federal Anti-Robbery Squad on the 8th of March 2021. Are you hearing me? On the 8th of March 2021, and he has been on the police custody, not in jail, not even in the prison. On police custody since over 1 year, going to 2 years now. Do you see? I don't know why God punishes us by putting us in this contraption. If you tell people that, look, that somebody arrested in Nigeria, they don't put him in jail, they put him in a cell in police for more than 2 years. 1 year, 2 years. You go there, you see people that have stayed many years in police custody, police. And you say, why black person has not mastered, Nigerians in short, haven't mastered the art of governance. It's evident. You understand? How can you put somebody under a cell in Nigeria, police custody, police, in their small cell for 1 year, going to 2 years? Do you see that there is when you quote law in Nigeria, it's rubbish. I call it bunkum. I'm telling you honestly. Because there is nothing, everything jaga there. Nothing. Even according to some people, They say in Nigerian prison you have to even pay. Only awaiting trial are there. They don't try people. They don't send them to court. You have to bribe in order to go to court. Otherwise you stay there forever and die. Why not even put up that place? I used to ask, why does Britain put that Russia construct so that human beings there, unfortunate enough to be there, will be suffering? It makes no sense. I'm telling you honestly, it makes no sense. There is no law, no order, nothing. Prison is for, normally, even in the Nigerian law, once you arrest somebody, Nigerian constitution, let me tell you, once somebody is being arrested, he has a maximum, I think, of either 24 hours or 48 hours to be sent to the prosecutor, who will either remind him or free him or her. When they remind you, you are going to jail. Jail is more better normally, under normal circumstance, not in the Nigeria case. But the police will arrest somebody. Even in the military, they capture civilian people, citizens, and dump them there. In the military camps where they eat their own shit. Navy have their own. You see a place jaga that is not a very horrible place. That is why I blame people for talking about the election in Nigeria. Instead of telling people, talking to ourselves and say, look, do we, who as human beings, merit to be in this circle, in this entity that Britain created and forced everybody to be? That should be the normal question we should be asking ourselves. Not talking of election, because there's nothing you can do. No, bring Michael or Angel on the other Michael, Mike. Bring Angel Michael, Nigeria. Before God and man, 24 hours, he become corrupt. He will become confused. He will not know nothing. I'm telling you honestly. But will people think? No, they don't think, because they are being overwhelmed by sentiment. Very sentimental human beings that are in Nigeria. They don't think, they reason with their sentiments instead of reasoning with their brains. Here we bring you back so that you reason with your brain, because that is what nature, what God creates, so that you be reasoning with it. He has billions, if not trillions and trillions of neurons. Very smart, to make you smart. The same brain that made other people to develop, nothing more. You understand? So this our man Uche Bulem, he's been in Abataya in Abuja. It's a Nigerian police where they harvest organs of people. Do you see that we IPOB, we are not breaking any law? Do you understand? Because I used to hammer it here. No single IPOB family member has ever been convicted in the Nigerian court. Has ever. No. What Nigerian government is doing against us is illegal. Is intimidation, setting us up and going from place to pillar to post, killing us. Once they abduct any of us, until if we know, we start shouting now, they will hide the person and they will not bring him out. You see, when a very primitive feudal or feudalistic set of human beings, the Fulani, is running a country. Know what? Obadiah Malafia, let Obadiah Malafia. He said something. He said, have you ever reasoned wherever the Fulani go, if they stay there long, they establish there will become desert? Have you ever reasoned why? I don't. Have you ever reasoned why? That thing he said is not only bush or concerning forest only. It's also there, but other things. They invaded the Hausa. Hausa land that was, progressing, developing during the medieval period, the old time. Hausa land was one of the most civilized and developed land or people in our black Africa, in black race. Because at that time they were manufacturing then gone blunderbusses. But in 1808, when Ottoman Danfodio succeeded in having a touch, a grip on the Hausa land, finish, Hausa become a desert. Their people, what I mean, their brain become zero. They are touched not to think again. Only carry. They were given, plates to go and just go continue roaming everywhere and be begging as children. That is why I'm checking. That is, I pity our people that are following the Fulani to enter this their jihadism type of Islam, just for them to get something, for financial gain. I pity you and your generation. The Fulani, anything they touch, it becomes desert. That is the reality. Go and make your researches. Obadiah my Lafia said it. Nigeria become a desolation. Because that is, they thrive on making things deserty. Do you understand? They thrive on that. Because once they clear everywhere, that is, from there they will be seen far. When you think, when you reason, you are obstructing them. Do you understand me? It's not only physical desert. When you are reasoning as a human being, which means there is a growth, there are substances. It blocks their sight. It blocks the vision of the Fulani. That is why they want to level everybody. Everybody turn to desert. Once they come from here, see 1,000 kilometers, no problem, because you are no more thinking. The Hausas are no more thinking. Their thinking faculty becomes deserty. So the Fulani have their heyday. They come, anytime they come, oh man, all of them will gather. Oh, we the not. The Hausas will gather. They don't think, because that is how the Fulani program them. Anything they touch, it becomes desert. Even the brains of human beings, it becomes desert. Because if it's not deserty, if they call we the not, the Hausas will say no. I will play you a clip where they talk about the same thing, that they are going to have a strike. No, Northerner. They call themselves Northerner. Will drive or enter Biafra land with any goods. Now, that desert I'm talking about, that is it. Because with desert, you can be able to, as the bandits are moving around in desert areas, but once they are growth in bush, in foresty region, they cannot. The same thing in the brain. If they call the Fulani call for this, call themselves Northerner. If the Hausas are not deserty in thinking, other indigenous people in the north are not deserts in thinking, they will come out and object and say, no, you are talking that they are killing us in the east. What about you, Fulani, that are ransacking all our villages in the north? But they turn everywhere into deserts, including their brains, so that when they say we not, all of them, no matter grudgingly, they will come out and say, yes, we do not, yes. That is desert. Oh, my slaves, oh yeah, come, all of them, they will come. It makes it easy for the Fulani. That is why they turn everybody into deserts. Even the landscape, including the landscape. The brains, nobody have the brain of his own again to think. They think for you. That is desert. Do you understand? So now, this our brother has been ordered, released by the court. But will they do that? We are watching. Because our leader has been acquitted, discharged and acquitted since the 13th of October. Today is 15th of December. I think 2 months now. And our leader is still there. That is how the Fulani they behave. That is it. But this generation of Biafrans, after dealing with them, they will go back. Our leader said something. People maybe you don't remember. They say for touching, for the Fulani Caliphate, trying to conquer, trying to touch a peculiar people, the Biafrans, that after dealing with them, the Hausas will pursue them from Sokoto and take back their land and rename it Gobe. It will happen. It is for the Hausas to rise up. Stop being deserts for the Fulani to do you as they want. You understand? We must continue. Let me also read Amufu massacre, untold the story as headsmen kill over 50 in Enugu. That is it. Amufu massacre, untold story as headsmen kill over 50 in Enugu. Now, this is where are those people? Has any of them been killed? No. Instead, once the Fulani headsmen finish their slaughter, the Nigerian military will come to protect them. They are back so that they will run away. And if they see innocent Biafrans, they will kill. Do you see how they work? Now, let me ask. Although I will talk it later anyway. I will talk about it later. This killing, have you ever seen World Igbo Congress have a press release publicly? For example, in America, they gather and publicize this massacre in Enugu and child that this is unacceptable in Nigeria. Do you know how far it would have gone? No. All that they care for, because everybody is afraid of his interests. Now, if they see him in video talking that defending his people, that Alhaji that they used to do business with in Nigeria, that promised him that 2051 he will support him to be a governor from America, he will come down. So he will not be able to do that again. So now, do you see how our people are foolish and stupid? But the Fulani, they gather themselves and they call themselves the North, and they issue the public statements on lies. I will play it just later. Do you see how that before? Let me tell you, IPOB opened my eyes on our people. Before, oh guy, I know a school like this, I did turn on I can smart. This struggle and the events going on that has been going on, when I think back, I say, nah, Chineke, we are the most foolish set of people in Nigeria. Before God and man, we are the most foolish set as a people. Individually, we can hustle, we can be smart by half in order to make to make our living. Mana as a people, 0 upon 0 upon 0, even minus. You understand me? What prevents even World Igbo Congress to come up openly? Because where they are in America, they can even make more noise. To come up openly and condemn Invite the media. It's not about IPOB. It's not about Biafra. Invite the media, the world media, and tell them that we need to tell you people something. Look at what is going on in our land. Look at the people doing it. But onye kpụrụ ya zo ndị Igbo anyị ma ihe onye kpụrụ ya zo ya sị gị na yo nwekwara appointment with Zuckerberg. So you go onye ọ na-adọji hell Chineke Chukwu na-akpụ anyị ọkụkọ with this aghụghọ anyị na-aghọgbu onwe anyị. This struggle mepere m anya ebe ndị be anyị nọ mmadụ nke hụrụ afọ ụtọ ya ike iche ma mmadụ gị na mmadụ na-ekwu ya na-ekwu nothing, no substance, no vision for the people, nothing. Ya na-akọwụ igirike anyị na-agba mbọ. How can lee ịgbacha mbọ gba mbọ ịrụ ụlọ, they come they bulldoze it, they make you useless in one day. There's nothing you can do because individual success is nothing, it's useless until the people the success of a people, a community is better by 1 million times than individual success. That is one thing our people don't understand. Here we continue pinpointing all these little things that you think they are little, but they are the most important thing. Everybody now one boy, no, but nothing. If not Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that brought us under one umbrella to have a focus, to have a goal, nothing. Okay, no young you will see people living in fear from childhood to adulthood in parts of Ugwausa, in parts of the north. That is what we say. Because we shop. Our leader started, he said, the money the whole business Igbo men has, the 10th wife of Dangote is more richer than all the Igbo people combined. They don't understand what it. I saw one video the other time. One man, I think he's in day market, but he have died anyway. The video, he showed this phone explosion. It was on phone. He was using it, I don't know, for lighting. When no light, he was lighting to see. To fuel his generator, put fuel in his generator, and the thing exploded. And they show the man underwent some operations in Abuja there. They say it's whether a building material is the way I listened to the voice message. The video was there, but the voice that accompanied the explanation of what happened. They say, nah, this man is one of the biggest guys in the market. Okay, listen. Oh, Nibo. Very sorry, honestly. I'll describe it as one of the biggest boys in the market in Abuja. Man, when he has this accident, his money under 1 second, hospital, this thing, bill, clear everything he has as money. But one of the, if not the biggest boy in the market in that their side, whether Mbuka or building material. Now, they say they recommend for him to be immediately flown to India. So now they are clamoring for people to donate. People are donating. One of the biggest boy in the market. He don't even have money to be flown for treatment in India. They are This person who I told like this, maybe I put on a marriage, you change 100,000 on the fee, and chief, even they said his name there, I've forgotten, chief this and that. He's the one, if not the biggest guy in the market. No, couldn't shop. And if you see all these things, he made it buy a berry. We pretend, we talk, we boast more than we have. Only one slightest medical problem we clear, even you start begging. We see it every day. Man, even go I heard them even go on a fair go marriage even Dangote his boy. For you to see in the handy by us, no make off no Diego. I the stupid before God and man. You see a Fulani boy, a Fulani man. Opakra, both dollars, euro, pounds, millions and millions. Because they don't do anything. They don't know how to do anything. But Yabia, the person, the Fulani man will come and sit down and eat with everybody in the same place. You don't, if they tell you that this is the, he has a 1,000 naira, you say no, it's lie. But he's a millionaire. But see, evil man, he want $100. Chineke kwena yojo. Hey, even go neto. Man, let one small thing take him. The reality will come out. Now help him and say, hey, one of the big. Before they can contribute money to fly him away, the guy died. Very, very pathetic. We are in a pathetic situation. I'm telling you, we are in a very, very big pathetic situation. Untold story as headsmen kill over 50 in Enugu. Our people, we gulp it down as if nothing happened. You don't see all these people, the Igbo groups, come out because you need to make noise so that people will hear you. That is where, our people are zero. The governor will come. Okay, we are calling the Nigerian military to come and protect everybody. Governor Guanyi. Anyway, I have visited the people. I give the community 10 million naira. I have released 10 million naira. And we will go and investigate the source. I'm calling the Nigerian police and military in order to come and investigate the source of the thing. Finish. Life continues. The governor, Yaba, he will play with his children. He will go and stay with his children, wife and children. You don't know that people's wives, children, mothers, fathers are being slaughtered. It doesn't touch him. It doesn't touch him. I cannot understand people that are being defeated in a war. We are defeated in 1970, but we are not conquered. And the situation of our defeat is still under. There are things they never tell us. I am saying this here all the time because I have privately spoken to some people. Some veterans have fought this. They always confirm that the situation of this our defeat, there is a question mark there. Because these people, they didn't defeat us on, say, arms. Under shooting. No. There is something that happened. When Biafran soldiers were, reorganizing, taking places, retaking places. Now all of a sudden, there are things that we are not being told. There are things that are hidden in the public for us, of which they know that if we hear it, it will be, we will be annoyed. So they hide it. The reason how the war ended, but we will find out. We shall really find out. Honestly, we are digging. So, since they have been massacring us in the north, in the north, every time it's it become to the extent, you know, njoba for yeah, omenala. In our land, it became a tradition. Na onya ogboro so ugwu Hausa, ogboro so ugwu. Finish. All his life savings and works were destroyed, and he came back. And he said, "Now, hey, I saw many of them in our villages in different parts. Nah, hey, ane kelechuku na ojiko enda lata. Others are na kote shibushi ndi ozo. And when hane begbo na wanne ha nwoke egbo na their family of the, you know, mana onye nke ojiko enda ngwana, and the person will become nothing. Start from zero. Years after years after years after years, the same thing. Our people don't know how to make noise in order for the public to hear what we are suffering. Until Mazi Nnamdi Kanu came, we need to, I suppose, you know, anytime we wake up from sleep, whatever we are doing, before you talk anything, Ibu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is our savior. He is our savior, because he saved us from foolishness, number one. He saved us from many things. He opened our eyes. The road we are moving to is happily moving into perdition. Happily. Our people are in the north. They are in the north living with fear. You see, people call here all the time. You know, I'm in the north, but you know, since I've been here, we are living like slaves. You know, you don't anything they can kill. Igbos will stay. I won't off one make nothing happen. You know, slave characters, complete slave. No person will react. I heard somebody that told me in the same story. That one, even in Lagos. Na ahịa ebe ndị Igbo juru everywhere anele ndị alaye bịa kọ ya gwogwo. O bucha the marks till today na ahụ ya. He say if you remember this thing, it seems it's yesterday. Even sometimes he's crying. A man. Anaka ya gwogwo. Ndị ọzọ na-ere ahịa na-eme ka enwero ihe na-eme, you know. And you see, it's the life of a perfect slave. Life of complete perfect slaves they have reduced us into. But we say no. Where is a World Igbo Congress? Can they talk? Not a press release releasing in here. They know. Like the Fulani, they come to the camera. They invite. They do open press. They call different channels. They video them, they talk, people watch and listen. In our own, yes, Ohaneze Ndigbo will release a statement. What happened is unacceptable. Please, we charge the Nigerian government to do more in order to protect people. Finish in Kahaga. Very horrible type of life we are living. Yeah, I know when I've been to Odibo in our own way. Slave. The worst part of type of slavery. I'm telling you, we must continue. Now, let me just stop a bit and play this. You know, there is this man, you know, Ababa Alkali, the IGP of police. You know, the other time he was sentenced to 3 months in jail by the Nigerian court for contempt of court. You know, because he's bigger than Nigeria court. Nigerians, they don't have institutions. People are bigger than institutions. A whole president of America, President Bill Clinton, was subpoenaed by the court, a serving president, and he went to court to give witness. Can you try that in Nigeria? Who born you? Look at ordinary IGP of police. He was summoned several times in the court, and he even behave as if he don't hear, he don't know nothing. He don't even, he classify, he bullshit them. The Nigerian courts. Now they sentence him for 3 months in for contempt of court. But now they have the court vacates order sentencing IG to 3 months imprisonment. They vacate order. You know, when they speak this rigorous English grammar, you don't, which means they have removed. They no more sentence him. For you to see a country in this 21st century where one person is bigger than an institution, that is the Fulani for you. That is the Fulani for you. Imagine that man is an Igbo man. Hey, Arise Television, hey, Chineke Channels Television. Oh, we focus. Well, why this man? Oh, we bring him, kill him. That is what we have in Nigeria. That is why today I'm going to talk about patriotism. Patriotism to what? That is a question. To what? You know? So now the court have come back and said, no, we no more find him guilty anyway. So Justice Bolaji Olajunwo in a ruling said that there was evidence before the courts that the IG had substantially complied with the court's earlier order directing the registration of Patrick Okoli, who compulsorily retired as a police officer. Do you see? You know, Nigeria is a joke, simple joke. How do you think that instead of tackling the basic problems of Nigeria, people are saying election? What is election going to do for you? What is election going to do for you, please? I want somebody, when the lines are open, you call and tell me what voting another criminal will enter there will do. Look at a Nigerian court, how one person humiliated the whole Nigerian institution. As they are doing in Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's case. The court gave order and they say who is caught. One person, they sentence him, and after the same court that sentenced him come and say, oh no, we no more sentence him. We saw that they complied. What a shame. You see people that I went to Cambridge, I'm an intellectual. The people we clap, very bushy, stupid, primates they are. Can you ever hear this thing in another place? That a whole court we summon a police officer. He said no. He pretend as if he don't even hear nothing. They serve him paper several times. Now they sentence him. After the same court, we see go. Okay, we no sentence him again. No. He did what we said before. Now that you are saying him when you talk crazy. You shame yourself. When you talk, you retrieve your talking. An institution, courts. How do you think that court will serve as a justice system for a common person? How? Where one person is above the law, above the court. It's only in Nigeria that even if they see somebody, they will see human head in somebody's hand. He will bring out his phone and call the police. They will tell the police, the order will come up from above. Why do you say no, this again? You say, hey, listen to me. I don't want to know what that person commits. Release him. It's an order. Finish. And they will release him. That's why sometimes even I don't blame Nigeria police, although they are doing it to the wrong people. Instead of arresting criminal, they collect money, because they say if they take the person to the as he's well connected, he will bribe they bring money for the bigger officer. So why whereas they are the people that are suffering, they suffer the enmity. The criminal will come out tomorrow and start taunting them. Welcome to the zoo, the jungle. That is Nigeria. We must continue. There is another thing, please permit me. There is why I want to bring this. Let me read this. Cambridge Dictionary changes definitions of man, woman to accommodate transgender. Are you hearing? Things that happened, how they brought up ideologies that we are fighting, killing ourselves, calling our brothers unbelievers, are transpiring in our presence and we don't understand it. I want to say something here, please. Cambridge is a news headline of December 14, yesterday, 2022. Cambridge Dictionary changes definitions of man, woman to accommodate transgender. Listen, how they call woman in Cambridge, New Cambridge Dictionary. The same way they call a New International Version, New King James Version. Oh, Chineke. Oh, sometimes I'm checking the say no. I don't blame the people that did us this. Well, I blame ourselves for being stupid and foolish. That is what gives me more energy for this awakening. I'm telling you. They change the definition of man. Now, what was your buamo? Mba. Wanya onye bunke yamba. They change the. Let me read it, please. Let me read it. Because this thing now, as they change it now, people in the next 50 years now, this is the only thing they know. They will never know that man is a simple definition. No. That time people, that is how they change things, even until we got to where we are today. That's why when I see people quoting and the First Corinthians say it become your standard, and the First Samuel say, and this and that say, it becomes your standard. We can learn, yes, but you can never be my standard. You understand? When I see people still quoting on it as if their life depends on it, these people don't know what happened. If you understand what happened, you will not be doing this. Look at one example. According to the popular dictionary, woman has been altered to have a definition of, listen, an adult who lives and identifies as a female, though they may have been said to have a different sex at birth. Do you see how they put ideologies? Do you see that? So that they are not targeting now, because now we know. But in the next generations coming, they are targeting. Oh, Chineke, they are on a foresight, honestly. We're supposed to catch up, because we are thousands of years behind them in their thinking. That's why we are trailing like we are trailing like a big elephant that doesn't have leg. That doesn't have leg. You are pushing it, drawing it. Now they have started now, in order to fix these others, transgender. They are targeting from 50 years time coming, so that by that time, as they will continue preaching it, saying it, people studying it in school, now the old thing phase out. When you talk about the people that I will say, no, this one, are you yourself. If you write it in exam, the pure definition of a man, they will fail you. Do you see? They will fail, because it's in their hand. They will fail you. Now you have to go and cram that man is an adult who lives and identifies as a male, though they may have been said to have a different sex at birth. The same thing like of a woman. Woman has been altered to have a definition of an adult who lives and identifies as female, though they may have been said to have a different sex at birth. Do you see that? It's no more a man that have male or male sex organ, or female have a female sex organ. No. You might have female sex organ, but you are a man. That is what they are trying to say. And this thing, in the next 50 years now, it will be universal. They will start teaching it kindergarten. They are doing it already. What is a man? They will say, a man is an adult who lives and identifies as a male, though they may have been used to have a different sex at birth. And they will bring it in our land. They are targeting next generations. By that time, no more. If you talk about a male, that it's a male that have a male, man that have male organ. They say no. They fail you. The same way, who discovered River Niger? Mungo Park. The Koroniaka, until we come advanced level and you start understanding that no, this is lie. You understand? That is, they are the people that brings out ideology that you are dying, fighting your own brother for, in order to defend the ideologies they brought to you. Ideologies they crafted. Craft in a way, they know how to do some memory of kill yourself because of this, and you are killing yourself. Very, very sad indeed, honestly. I want to go to play something. Please listen attentively. What I said, how these people behave. Please listen. They gave, the other time they gave Igbos notice. Now, they are saying that they are doing on strike, the Northerners. These are the crafts of the Fulani. You understand? They know how to do something. They don't go alone. Once they want to do something now, they will carry everybody. Bam! They carry everybody along. Listen attentively. I will say something before I go to the subject matter. This is a so-called Northern group. These are the Northern group. They come on video. They invite camera people, journalists, video them. Now they talk out. Onye people nation, onye hallelujah. That is who they reply. That is who they hear his story. How I say, what is happening in our land? How long have I'm talking of World Igbo Congress, because it is one of the apex, and they are stationed in a place where they have the capacity to call different news outlets on video. They come now, they explain to them what we are suffering in our land. But will they do it? They will not do it. Yes, they release one useless press statement. Because all of them are protecting their private enterprise. They are protecting their private interests. You don't want to offend that is Alhaji friend. Oh, Chineke. Listen attentively, please. Let me play this. Listen.
As to speak with one voice in the interest of North and Northerners.
In the interest of the North. Are you hearing? Who is speaking in the interest of the South? Nobody. This one will come and say, no, we are South. Where they put you as slaves, where they program you, you stay there. That is the mark of a perfect slaves. They have slaves that at least they are making noise to come out from slavery. But they have perfect slaves that, they want to serve the master and serve him. Even if you release the slave, he will come back and say, no, I'm going nowhere. That is a perfect slave. Listen.
Based on the circumstances leading to what we are going to announce shortly, you are aware that throughout this year there has been continued killing and destructions of properties of Northerners that are either resident in the southeastern part of Nigeria or are on transit for business purposes moving from the north to the east or from the east to the north.
This is lie they are propagating. I said it here. And let me continue saying it. Any person, if people are drowning, maybe 5 people are drowning, and only one person raises his hand, making effort, is that hand that people will see, people outside will see. They will go and save the person. These people, they are the, I've been saying it, they will be killing you, they will beat you, they are the people to cry the loudest. That is politics. I don't blame them. That is politics. Will our people learn? No. Everybody is protecting his personal interests, personal ego. So our collective interest means nothing. And that is why we are on the downfall. We are falling down as a people. We are nowhere to be found as a people. Only individuals. The same way black people, black Africans, we are nowhere to be found in the world stage or at the world stage. But does it mean that we don't have individuals? We have individuals that are making waves in the midst of the white people. After all, don't you see black team that is winning cup for France? Is it not black people? Don't you see it? But call their different mother countries, they are nowhere. Even many of them never even qualify for World Cup before. That is how we are with the Fulani. We are individuals making individual progress. But as a people, we are nowhere to be found. This mentality should change. These people are the people killing us. They use the Nigerian state resources to kill us, to burn our shops in Abuja, in Sokoto, in Katsina, in Lagos, even in our land. They kill us in Enugu. Also one. But do our people care? Do they make noise? No. That is what the Igbo Congress to gather even journalists, world, press, to talk to the camera, to list what is happening to us as a people. None of them, because they are protecting their private interests. None of them. Very useless character. I'm telling you. That's why I used to say to our people, we are still primitive. Primitivity, when we lack organization, is primitivity. I can now, whether 5th century or even before Christ, when we cannot organize ourselves to bring out ourselves as a people, not as an individual, is primitivity. Do you understand? These people, their ability to organize themselves, no matter that what they are saying is lie, they are the people killing us, but they will cry most, and the world will be hearing their voice or their voices. Do you understand? Because they are the people crying. They lie to the world that they are being killed in the southeast. Do you see how they demarcated? And when they talk southeast, somebody from Biafra are looking at a Neanderthal. A Neanderthal is watching you. These people, I say, they have the secret of words. They know how to put wordings. They themselves, they call themselves not, right? But are they really together? Don't you hear? The insecurity in the north is far more worse than what is in our land. But they will play it down. Who is killing them? The Fulani are killing the indigenous people, but the Fulani will still come and gather and say, no, we the north. Now these other people they are killing. How many indigenous people in the north are in how many indigenous people are in a refugee camp? How many, please? How many? Please, how many? How many indigenous people are how many indigenous people of the north are in IDP camps, refugee camps? They call IDP camps. How many? But these are the people they use. They gather them. I say, the Fulani, what they do, any place they go, they turn them to deserts for easy control. They turn them to deserts. You understand? They turn them to deserts. They lie. Who is killing who in our land? Do you see, every time they kill us, the Nigerian military, they slaughter us with impunity. Look at what happened, what I read in Enugu. How many? 50 people being killed in one day, 24 hours. They don't talk about, they have forgotten about Benue massacre. Everywhere, even in Castina, they are killing. To the extent that Bello Truji, the terrorist, is in control of many places in Castina and other northern places. They are paying him ransom. But these people, they will not talk. Do you see it? They will not talk about the insecurity there. They will not talk about the killings there. It's a norm. That is how the Fulani functions. They scatter everywhere to become desert. Now, but they will come to the world body and they say they are the north. And they will target one place. They will isolate one place, call it southeast. But they are the north, oh. They have northeast, they have northwest, they have north central. But no, you don't call, it's anathema to call them in. They will call we the north. Do you see how very good politically they are? As I say, as they isolate southeast, now southwest say no, it doesn't concern them. It's normal. Now south say, oh no, it's not our problem. Also, it's south. We are south. So they're only talking about southeast. Do you see how they corner everybody? Oh, kudos to these people. I say bravo to them. They understand politics. Our people we are still in a primitive era politically. They treat us as Neanderthals that they think we are. But IPOB, we are waking people up. Stop falling to them or to their propaganda. Do you understand me? Continue listening. Their lies, the lies they are peddling.
The outlawed members of the IPOB and ESN have continually been killing and destroying properties of northerners. Not only that, even security agencies who are trained and have the license to protect lives and properties of Nigerians are not spared by.
Let me ask. This is one of the most conspicuous attacks. In the Nigerian Defense Academy, NDA in Kaduna, I think it was either early this year or last year. Did they talk about it? Why not even Southerners go on air? Go on air on video and say, no, we are not accepting for these people to attack in the north. No, they will not. How can Neanderthals, how can slaves go and attack their masters openly? No, they will not do it. I say, with audacity, the Fulani terrorists, they went to the main core of Nigerian Defense Academy and attacked and killed many soldiers. Many soldiers killed and burned down everything. And today everybody has forgotten. The people didn't come out and say, no, why are Fulani terrorists killing? No, it's the thing that made even one intelligent officer, military intelligent officer, to come out to talk, explain, reveal himself and explain many things against the ethics of intelligence or military intelligence. Our people, any part of Southerners, organize themselves under camera and say, no, we the North. Any part of Southerners organize themselves under camera and say, no, we the North. How many times did they bring land people in Enugu with a helicopter? How many times? How many times, I say, before the massacre? How many times? They kidnapped the primate. Is it the Presbyterian primate or Anglican primate? Bishop, is it Bishop Obinna? If I'm not mistaken on his name. And he paid 100 million naira. He said the man is not drunk, he's not a child. He said they are Fulani. No Igbo group have openly come out to challenge and say, no, we will never accept this, even in our own land. They allow it to go. When they call them, they say, no, for the interest of one Nigeria, please don't just keep quiet. We will send you accounts, we will send you something. And the primitive people, they will do that. Do you see that we are the main problems of ourselves? Do you see that? Why these people, they don't take anything concerning themselves, they don't take it. They will organize, mobilize themselves and call themselves the not. They are not. They are not the not. It's when need be, when for convenience sake, for the Fulani convenience sake, they call themselves the not. I'm telling you, it's very, very sad indeed. Continue listening. Of
IPOB and the ESN. This has called from December 1st till today, December 14th rather. These killings also continue non-stop. For desist from transporting anything good and services from the north to the This is not intended to punish the Easterners, the entire Easterners, or to cause this is for the purpose of sending a message of our displeasure to the eastern part of Nigeria, most especially the governors, the traditional rulers, the stakeholders, that enough of this killing is enough. We are law-abiding as Northerners. We believe in the law. We respect the law. We abide by the law. So we will not
abiding by the law. I say it is those that make noise that they hear their voice. Our people will be dying silently. No problem. They will come and yes, they bring your pastor to come and console you in Jesus' name, and you continue dying. What makes it that our people, we say we are wise? Anything that happens, people should come up. Not only Radio Biafra, not only individuals, propagating or shouting on Facebook and Twitter. No, a group, World Igbo Congress. They hold what prevents them from holding press conference in New York? What prevents them? I say, in order to highlight to the world what is happening against us, to our people. What prevents them? When you see all these things, you become discouraged with our people. Any person, now, I hate even people who, I will use acid on you in the form of words. Oh, you are an intellectual. But they remove a railway line in our land. No, with quietness, no person talk. They turned us into pre-colonial period, because it was during the colonial time that they built the railway line. The Fulani came and removed it quietly. What did you do? An intellectual. Oh, you know how to speak English. Go now English. What you cook porn on chalk. Why we suffer? We don't have no magnitude, no direction, because of the way we are, streamlined to think, to behave. That is what we are trying to change here. That is what we are trying to change here. Continue listening to these idiots.
On our own, start destroying or killing
change here. That is what we are trying to change here. Continue listening to these idiots.
on our own start destroying or killing
change here. That is what we are trying to change here. Continue listening to these idiots.
On our own start destroying or killing
change here. That is what we are trying to change here. Continue listening to these idiots.
On our own start destroying or killing
Yes, we must continue. I don't know why my internet Wi-Fi is fluctuating. I cannot understand, but it shouldn't be, because I think my voice is repeating, but I am back. Maybe there is a problem, I don't know, but it's okay now. So let me continue. As you heard the voice of these people, you know, that is what is called politics, re-politicking.
those that are doing the
Listen,
I don't know.
let me play again.
Sorry, I've been the
carry such actions because it's against the law, and we also know that those that are doing the killing in the east are not the same Easterners that are resident in the north. So Easterners resident in the north can continue to reside and continue to do their lawful businesses. They are free, they are protected. Northerners are friendly, but for the east northerners that are in the east also, we are saying be careful and cooperate. Every truck driver, every taxi driver, every J5 driver, every Sharon, and anybody that is moving from passenger to transportation of goods and services from the north to the east, we are saying from tomorrow, 15th, please desist from doing that, so that we can send a signal to these people, our brothers in the east, that we are not happy with what they are doing, and we cannot continue to tolerate the continuous killing and destruction of properties of northerners, either resident in the east or are doing transacting between north and east in the name of business. And we are also calling on our youth to please calm down, that there is no need for any action. This that we are doing is enough to send a message to these people, and we believe that their leaders will listen and they will.
Do you see the crap, the garbage this man is talking, is vomiting? But let me tell you the point that they are driving to. You see, as people are watching them, because as I said, he who makes noise, his voice is being heard. Do you understand? His voice is being heard. If you keep quiet, and you know your problem, you continue enduring, swallowing your pains, no person hears your voice. What these people are doing is called re-politicking. You understand? And Fulani, I tell you, when it comes to politics, they are number one. It's a fact. It's not today. They started politics for far back. Now, all these things they are saying, vomiting, Chinese are hearing them, watching them. Bangladeshi are watching them. Zimbabweans are watching them. South Africans are watching them. Scandinavians, every race is watching, hearing them. What do you think? Those people will be saying, oh, so these people are law abiding. Oh, now wow. Oh, they are law abiding. IPOB is the problem. The people that call themselves Igbo, they are the problem in that country. Why are they killing these people now? And these people say they are not retaliating. Oh, they are going on even civil strike in order to register their displeasure. Oh, these people are very, oh, now wow, support them. Do you see what they are achieving? What our people, so-called intellectuals, don't have the mental capacity to think about it. or to come up with it. Instead, everybody on his own business, to your tent, oh Israel, everybody is protecting his own interests, private interests, and all of us are suffering. That is what these people are trying to achieve, so that they will, they will put IPOB in the bad light in the world. And you see other Igbo people, when they look at this thing, they are not IPOB, they are against it. They say, yes, it's IPOB now. It serves them right. They don't know that, how do you say it? Ejule na abonyo na agbo asomiri oge na ahụ ya n'ọkụ. Oche na ọ na-agbonye ọkụ, mara na life na ndụ ya ka ọ na-agbụpụ. You understand what I mean? When a snail, you put a snail in the fire and is vomiting liquid. He's thinking that liquid is quenching the fire. You don't know that the life is sniffing life out of itself. The fire is sniffing life out of him. You understand? Our people don't have this political mindset. Everything is about their private interest. No, I don't want. Hey, you want to call for war? Why should you do that?
They will also
instead, even they will go about and say, "Nah, now." Why this and that? Did you see what I'm attacking what the Igbo Congress directly? Did you see them come and make a direct open press? They're not a press release by paper, open, so that people they invite. That is how to fight people like this. Is politics. It's not only going to be a governor from America. You want to be a governor in Nigeria. You make Nigeria. Look at how people fight for themselves. You see it? People that are hearing them now, they will pity them and say, "Oh, you people are the victim," but they don't know that these are the killers. Do you see how they forcefully gather on television and call themselves "We the North," whereas they are the people killing the Fulani? They are the people killing the TV. They are slaughtering, sniffing life out of the Katangura people, out the Hausa people. They are slaughtering them. But here they come and say, "Oh, we the North," but they unleash their Fulani terrorists everywhere in the North, sacking villages. And those people don't have voice. That is the desert. Fulani convert them into desert. Their brain, their voice, everything desert. They cannot do anything. They cannot say anything. They talk for them. How many millions they are paying terrorists in order to go and farm in Kastina, in Kanu, even in Kaduna, in many other parts of Sharia North. The Fulani terrorists, they pay the millions of naira for them to spare them, to keep them alive. They sack villages at will, and those villagers are in refugee camps in Nigeria. But no person hears the voice of all these people. But when they come, they say, "Oh, we the North." Don't you see that? Is it not? That is a political, thinking. They are sensible politically. Our people, the reverse is the case. We are sensible individually. Once you come to individualism, striving to protect your personal interests, you are number one. But when it comes to our collective interest, collectivity, hey, that is why we are in a mess. I don't hide my voice to talk it. We are in a mess because when it comes to your individual issue, your individual private interest, the person will even put his life in order to get it. As an Igbo man, but say as we gather collective interest, hey, but you don't know because you are primitive. That is why you don't know that our collective interest supersedes that your private interest. When we get our thing as a people, now everybody will be happy. That is what these people understand, and our people don't understand it because of primitivity. It's what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu instigated, started. Do you understand? And that is what we continue going on. Let me play another. He called himself the North now. Let me see whether their propaganda has finished.
This while we are commending our security agencies for the best that they have been doing, we will continue.
Why?
those in good faith and in the name of business. And we are also calling on our youth to please calm down, that there is no need for any action. This that we are doing is enough to send a message to these people, and we believe that their leaders will listen and they will also act on this. While we are commending our security agencies for the best that they have been doing, we will continue to pray for them and for God guidance and protection. For those that have lost their lives, we are praying that God receive their souls in good faith, and those that lost their properties, we also pray and hope that God will provide for them so that they will get back what they have lost.
For strike starting from 12 o'clock, a minute after 12 o'clock tomorrow. That is
today.
Thursday on the 15th December 2022. Our reasons of going to this strike is because of the people.
Let me stop here, please, because
some,
this is garbage, craps. But it's for me, the whole world that is watching them, they will give them kudos that they are the victims. But they are calling themselves not, right? Let me play the clip of one of the people, the leaders of the North, what he said about them. Listen, please, listen. It's autumn. Listen. I used to play it here, but I want you to listen.
He's not a friend enough. This country is finished, nobody believed it. And several years ago, 3 years ago, I came out and said that, look, a dollar was going to get to 1,000 naira. Nobody believed it. Security, I said it. And I told you that this government, the way they are going, after Afghanistan, it will be Nigeria. This government will surrender the Asad Villa to bandits. And we're not getting closer
to Fulani bandits. He will say it. He will just continue. This man, for them, he's a Northerner. He's a Northerner. For these people, this useless set of people, hypocrites, they say we the North. But this man is crying about, this Northerner is crying. He's a governor. For your information, Governor Autumn. He's a Northerner crying about how the Fulani terrorists are slaughtering them, fellow Northerners. But this man here didn't say it. He didn't talk about it. Continue listening.
to that. Schools are closing in Abuja. And people are keeping quiet. And they want me to keep quiet. And I say, no, I will not keep quiet. I have said it. We have said it, my colleagues here, especially Governor Wiki have said it. We have all said it. We are in the same shoes. We know the challenge that we're having. Bandits have taken over. Fulani bandits, not just bandits.
Fulani bandits. Fulani, they call themselves not. And this man talking is a Northerner. In the Nigeria setting, you know, is a Northerner. Out as they call themselves. We say no, it's Southeast now. It's not us, so we are not among. They don't know that these people they are using one stone to kill 3 birds at a time. The same division while amalgamating themselves as the North and dividing us as a people and putting lies and making others to Hamza Mustafa says something. I will start doing justice to his revelations in no distant time. He said that the media, he used to, his own word, he said they write for them literature. Now the script, the literature they write, they start reading it and it will start entering people's mind. people's medulla oblongata, people's skulls. Before you know it, everybody will believe lies and propaganda. That is why Abacha, everybody say Abacha loot, because Britain, propagated lies against him through the caliphate, because he's blocking he tried to change things that they don't want to change. Every one of us now are turned against Abacha. Oh, Abacha loot, Oba is the worst. Oh, the media will turn you to hate your savior. You see. Now, this man, Autumn, is talking about the atrocities of the Fulani, who is a fellow, is a northerner also. They are Governor Matawel of Katsina. How many times he give bandits? He visited the Fulani terrorists. He visited them with guns and ammunitions. He visited them armed to the teeth. He gave them money, give them vehicles. All of them, Erufai, paid them to. He say pay foreigners to stop killing Nigerians. No, but they don't talk about this. This man, Autumn, is calling it by their name, that the Fulani terrorists, they are trying to enslave everybody, conquer everybody, but they cannot conquer TV. That is what he said, because he's a TV person. But here this man is saying the group, they call themselves Northern Group. Oh, is IPOB killing in the southeast? Whereas our people are being massacred every day by the Fulani terrorists in our own land. Do you see, he who makes noise when our people are quiet, enjoying their life, as long as he didn't touch them directly? They say it doesn't matter until he touches them. Until he touches them. That is why there is one post, so I think one of the lawyers made. I am not happy about it anyway, personally. He said, "Oh, they touch, they burnt the market near his house." I said, "Oh, so now because he near your house is for your village, that is why you are talking." But others that have been killing, that is going on everywhere in Biafra land, as he never thought. That is the level of selfishness in our lives. Once he never touch you, never touch your village, he is nothing. Oh, it's a story. Until he touches you directly, that is the time you start. It's near it's just my village market to the bomb. But since they have been, how many times they are killing people everywhere? Did you speak? Did you come openly to condemn it as it's supposed to be? Is this type of selfishness is too bad in our lives as Igbo people. Enugu people are being massacred. Every other people it's a news. It's just a news headline. Pregnant women are slaughtered, baby removed, and the woman was shouting, "Jesus, Jesus," until she died. He didn't touch you because he didn't touch. He's not one of your sisters. They will touch you. That time you will start. Hey, now wow, come and help us. Now wow, this thing na my village. Look at atrocities that are being committed at Olo every time for how many months now? Since Hope Uzodinma entered power. And when I see this thing, I say, look, why is it in Olo? People are dying. If you call our people are frustrated in Olo particularly. Say, what is happening? And there you see, as somebody explained to me also, which is true. You know, the governors, most of the governors of Imo State, they come from Olo. Atiku Denwa, this Hope Uzodinma, the same Olo. Rochas, the same, all. So now all of them are controlling their own gangs. It's a gang fighting. They stole money now, they loot money. So they are fighting each other, causing mayhem everywhere. In our law, mostly. That is the problem. So all of them, that money, they are fight. You know, when two elephants are fighting, the grass suffers, but we don't know. But we know. I say people don't know, but we know. So this man that is talking about IPOB killing the northerners in southeast, to the southerner who call themselves south in Brazil, he will say no, he's not. I'm from Delta. I'm a Delta. I'm a Rivers man from south. So he's talking about southeast. Neanderthal, primitive primates. That is how they reason. But they themselves, they are the north. They have northeast. They have northwest. They have north central. And one of the north central people is talking, lashing against the Fulani, his fellow so-called northerner. Listen.
Not thief bandits. I know we have criminal elements. Whether from, we have all said it, we're in the same shoes, we know the challenge that we're having. Bandits have taken over. Fulani bandits, not just bandits.
Who are Fulani? Northerners. This man talking is a northerner.
Not thief bandits. I know we have criminal elements, whether from thief or Igbo or Yoruba and all that. But the main bandits today we have are Fulani bandits from Niger, from Mauritania, from Ghana, from Senegal, from Libya, from Chad, from all over the place. And because they have chosen that they will take Nigeria to become a Fulani nation. Period.
They have taken Nigeria to become a Fulani nation. But here they are now coming to tell you, we are northerners. Oh, we are being killed by IPOB in the southeast. Every northerner come out, and you foolishly, you that is suffering most from the Fulani, you will come. Yes, we are northerner. Are you not stupid? They have made you to be a desert. That's why you cannot reason. Come out from being desert and be a fertile land where you can think with your brain. You understand? Continue listening. It seems I will not even preach. I will not go into my subject matter today because time is gone. When I finish here, we open the lines. Continue listening.
Buhari have said it. General Danjuma have said it. It's not just Otom that is saying it. So what are we talking about? We here in Tivland, in Benue State, our forefathers in 1804 stood against the invasion and occupation of Benue tribe and said, no, we will not accept it. For those of you who have chosen to walk and accept the invasion and taking over our land, may God bless you. May God help you. Because God said I should not curse you. If God were to allow me to curse you, I would say you are a cursed person and God will deal with you. Just this week, 18 people were killed from my local government.
From his local government alone. By who? By the same people, the Fulani terrorists that are come, that I played their clip before, say, oh, we the north have been, our businesses have been destroyed in the southeast, which is life from the pits of hell. Because they are the people destroying, killing us, even in our land. Enugu massacre. You see in Okigwe, kidnappers, every time. They are kidnapping Fulani terrorists. They are on the rampage in our land. But they are the people that make the most noise, cry. They will be beating you and they will be crying the most. Continue listening to this man.
Innocent people, farmers. I went to teaching hospital. A young man, barely in his 20 years. His two eyes were plucked by Fulani herdsmen.
Are you hearing it? Sorry. Why? They will not do it.
Say you are a cursed person and God will deal with you. Just this week, 18 people were killed from my local government. Innocent people, farmers. I went to teaching hospital. A young man, barely in his 20 years, his 2 eyes were plucked by Fulani herdsmen. And they sent him a message to tell me that as long as I maintain the prohibition of open grazing, they will continue to do this. Another man's hand was chopped. He's still in the teaching hospital. You can go there and see him.
Are you hearing it? The Fulani terrorists are sending messages, plucking people's eyes. Say, go. They don't kill the person, they pluck your 2 eyes. Say, go tell that governor that we continue committing terrorist acts in Nigeria. In the same north, they are clamoring, come, hey, we Northerners. They are killing us in the southeast.
And you want me to be celebrating Fulani men? To hell with Atiku and any other Fulani man who says I should. And any man supporting Atiku here and all that is an enemy. I want this to be known. As long as I'm governor, and except my people tell me that, look, withdraw from this. If you want to be slaves to the Fulani men, you can go there and be slaves. I can never be a slave. It's better I die than be a slave to any Fulani. Except my people tell me that, look, withdraw from this. If you want to be slaves to the Fulani men, you can go there and be slaves. I can never be a slave. It's better I die than be a slave to any Fulani.
I want to read a press release, and also the news we are getting now is not palatable about our leader's health. The lawyers that visited him, that he cannot, they don't allow him to buy his book to read. He has not been given his drugs for the past 9 days, our leader. And you see our people, our leader is there suffering. He has not been given his drugs for the past 9 days, and he has not eaten today. Because DSS says they don't have money to buy his food. Do you see it? Do you see it? Yeah, and this will not sure they will get it. But we will continue facing them. Our leader is here for the past 9 days. He has not been given his drugs, and they never give him food today. They say they don't have money to buy him food. They don't have money to buy him food in a country. That's why I will keep the caption of my patriotism to what? I will leave it for another day, most probably tomorrow. I will leave it because there will be no time for me to say things as I want it, as I would like it. There will be no time. Our leader is there. Let me also read this news, press release, IPOB press release. Nigeria police should stop media propaganda and blackmail with their sponsored attacks on INEC, IPOB. The attention of the global movement and family of the indigenous people of Biafra, ably led by the great indefatigable leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, has been drawn to the laughable, disgraceful, and fallacious statements made against innocent IPOB movement by the Nigerian police in Imo State, accusing IPOB of being responsible for the INEC office arson. We are not surprised because we knew that they never have truths to offer to the public, only falsehood and propaganda against IPOB. IPOB has no business or reason to burn any INEC office. Nigeria government and their police are behind those who burnt INEC office in Owerri, Imo State. If they are not sponsoring the attacks, how come they haven't done any public inquiry or extensive investigation on the attacks on INEC facilities? Instead, they run to the media to shout that IPOB attacks INEC office. We tell Nigeria and its agencies to stop slinging mud because it is not sticking. We are IPOB, our hands are clean, and we are justified in our quest for a free Biafra nation. The whole world must hear from IPOB. We never have any intention to attack INEC office anywhere in Biafra land or have interest in disturbing election campaign in Nigeria or anywhere, because we are not interested in the Nigeria selection process called election. Our leader instructed IPOB never to interfere with Nigeria elections. Anyone in doubt should get clarification from our legal teams and from others who have been visiting our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, in the DSS solitary confinement for 1 year and 6 months since he has been illegally detained. Nigeria Police Command in Owerri knew that the criminals they claimed to have gone down a few days ago during the INEC attack on an INEC office were not IPOB volunteers or ESN operatives at all. Why then is Nigeria's compromised police hell-bent on blackmailing IPOB with the same insecurity they are sponsoring in the southeast? We challenge the Nigerian police to arraign the arrested arsonists in the open court for questioning, so that the world will know their sponsors. It has been in the habit of the Nigerian government to sponsor Fulani terrorists and other criminals to attack public infrastructures, especially INEC facilities in the east, to implicate IPOB and ESN operatives. This media blackmail against IPOB with INEC facilities burnings are for two reasons. First, to deceive the international community to regard IPOB as a group obstructing democratic processes in the contraption called Nigeria election. Secondly, it is a plan to rig 2023 elections by disenfranchising a lot of Biafran voters against Peter Obi's political base, thereby making Biafran voters blame IPOB for Obi's failure when they rig him out. This is a divide and conquer strategy. Our people must understand this game and be guided and act wisely. We already knew their game and we are as usual ahead of them. We always defeat them with truth and facts. You can bribe and lobby the world as much as you want, but convictions come with facts, and that's where Nigeria's bluffs always end. Nigeria government and her police should stop linking IPOB and ESN operatives to their own murderous activities, because we are a non-violent freedom-seeking movement in all our activities, both home and abroad. Nigerian media, our media houses, should be wary of Nigeria police with their dangerous propaganda against an innocent group fighting for their people's liberation, such as IPOB is doing. Self-determination is not a crime. No amount of blackmail and intimidation will stop IPOB from pursuing this divine mandate and agenda of freedom, of freeing our people from the unholy and deadly union called Nigeria. Signed, Comrade Emma Powerful, Media and Publicity Secretary for IPOB. You know, as the press release said, what they are trying to achieve, you know, we know this thing right from time. That is why IPOB never officially made any public statement concerning election. Forget about those that are shouting, they are no election, no election. Many of them are contracted. You see them. We know what they want. They want, after all these things they are doing, they are sponsoring it, so that when they rig a P2B, in the 2023 election. Now they will turn against IPOB, say it's you people that made us to lose the Nigerian election. Do you see what they are doing? This division is everywhere, divide and conquer. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu say, Okwadura in this struggle. He studied the brains of the Fulani Caliphate and understand them well. What our people could not achieve in 1966 to 1970. Because we entered into an unprepared war. Now we are prepared. Anyhow, all these things they are creating, criminalities, everything. Now they will say, "Oh, it's IPOB." Before you know any slightest thing, they will come. It's IPOB. He is ESN, but they are the people sponsoring it. Do you see what they are doing? Before you know, no investigation. Oh, it's IPOB. All this so that it will stick to us. So that they say, oh, it's we that is spoiling, destroying the voting issue, voting infrastructure, their selection materials and INEC materials. No, it's IPOB. All these things to show America that no, these people are anti-democratic. Attack them, and after now when as they are going to rig Peter Obi out, now Peter Obi followers will turn around to start blaming IPOB. Do you see what they want to achieve? We know these things. We don't have anything to do with Nigeria election. Do you understand? We don't want to have anything. We don't have anything to do with Nigeria election or selection. All we are doing is fighting for our freedom. Do you understand? In a legal way, non-violent way. That is it. If IPOB is what they tag, everything is IPOB. But they have IPOBs that anyone they brought to court will free them. Don't you see that there is double standard there? There is something that is going on. Any person IPOB we manage to draw to the Nigerian court. Nigerian judge will free him that he committed no crime. No IPOB family member has been convicted. Don't you ask yourself question? But all these bogus allegations every time, IPOB is doing this. But anytime they arrest any one of us that we know they didn't kill the person, and we force them to bring the person to the Nigerian court, the court through law, through constitution, Nigerian constitution, will release the person. Even we give him a compensation. Let me stop here, please. I will continue this topic tomorrow about patriotism. You know, our leader has not been given his medicine since 9 days, and today he has not eaten since morning. The reason is that DSS said that they don't have money to buy him food. Do you see the place we are, the horrible place Britain forced us to stay, and they are in their place, living life, but they force us to stay in hellfire in this world. We need to react to that. Is what we are doing anyway. We will remove ourselves from this mess they put us into. I will go into a few minutes break, so that when I come back, I will open the lines so that our people will start calling. Please do not
everything's scatter. Woman, this sofa. Bossa, hold shot in the air.
As silence na the best answer to a fool and fools. Sometimes you no fit keep silent. For some church talk news, criminality and community where they waka and fly up and down against you, because why? Silence at times fit show acceptance of the criminality and community where you no even know commit or chook mouth inside them. For this reason, with the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB and the DOS headed by Mazi Chinedu under the command, control and leadership of Mazi Mazi Nnamdi Okuchukwu Kanu. They talk and pump and play to the international community, United Nations, European Union, African Union, United Nations Human Rights, Nigeria, the whole world, plus including lovers of freedom. Say IPOB and ESN hand, leg, feet, even eye, no day for any burning of INEC offices, attacking of politicians and their campaigns, nor follow for any Nigerian election called selection, as nothing concernable with overload. Now so, nothing concern IPOB and ESN with the zoo election or criminality and him picking them. We they make them clear, say all the criminality where they happen for Biafra land. Now the Nigerian politicians put the pot where they boil for fire because of their selfish and inordinate ambition, using some eperemas to do their dirty jobs for them. We IPOB under Mazi Nnamdi Kanu are whiter than white and whiter than snow. Our only demand on the bus stop when we stand gidigbam na Nigerian government to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu unconditionally, whom their court found nothing against him and declared him discharged and acquitted. The way Pontius Pilate found nothing against Jesus Christ. Secondly, let them conduct an immediate UN-EU AU supervised referendum with immediate alacrity for Biafrans to decide for themselves where they want be. Nowhere in the whole wide world where relationship and the marriage now by force. IPOB no there for Nigerian president, no there for election, no there for senior president or any nonsense called Nigerian selection or election. We no go support anybody to vote, and we no go stop anybody to vote. We no get any party, we no get any candidate. Our party na IPOB, our candidate na Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, our nation na Biafra. As nothing can be compared to total and uncompromised freedom, our demand is simple: release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and conduct referendum for us. Na there where we stand gidigbam. Remember, a broken bottle has no metabolism at all. This one na end of discussion. This message now from the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, under the leadership, control and command of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. They bring una this message.
Everything scatter, scatter. Come on, this one.
Igbo na-atụ ilu ha si onye gba nkịtị ụwa ya agba. Ebe ekwu mara ọnụ aka kwana anụ gburu nwata. Anyị onwe anyị bụ ndị IPOB tozuru oke ịsara ọnụ anyị n'ihe ọbụla gị ma gba mbọ ụwa ka o si mee. Onye ibi sikwana ka akụwasịwa, onye kwana ka ọ ga-aka njọ. Ọ bụ anyị ka ọ bụ Naijiria ka ọ bụ ndị ekperima. Anyị bụ ụmụ afọ ma bụrụkwa ndị nwe ala Biafra, the indigenous people of Biafra, n'okpuru onye ndu anyị, onye ọchịagha anyị, onye nlekọta anyị bụ Mazi Nnamdi Okuchukwu Kanu dị nsọ, na-eme ka o doo mba ụwa Naijiria na ndị hụrụ nwere onwe n'anya n'aka ndị IPOB na ESN esoghị n'ịgba ụlọ ọrụ ntụliaka ọbụla ọkụ, ịwakpo ndị ọchịchị maọbụ ịkụsasị ọgbakọ ndị na-egwu ndọrọndọrọ ọchịchị n'ụdị ọbụla. Ọba anyị hapụ ihe dịrị anyị agawa menwe ihe na-enweghị isi. Mbanụ na ahapụ ebe a na-echi eze agawa ebe a na-arụ agụ. Ọbịa mere udele ji sị kedu ka ya na baba ebe ya kwara isi ya akwa, ọ bụ nwaanyị macha mma ya were mkpakara akpa mawanụ uwe a na-eme ya eme ọnụ mara ekwu ha tinye ndị nta akụkọ na-enweghị ụlọ ọrụ geenụ ntị. Anyị onwe anyị bụ ndị IPOB n'okpuru Mazi Nnamdi Kanu dị nsọ na-eme ka o doo anya na aka anyị na ụkwụ anyị na ihe niile adịghị na ntụliaka nke Naijiria ha kpọrọ selection. Anyị anọkwanaghị n'igbochi onye ọbụla sị na ya chọrọ ịga ịtụ ịgaga atụọ ma ọ bụkwa onye sị na ya ịkwado ha ka ha gaga atụọ. Mbanụnụ abịrịka nwa ogbenye, ọ bụrụ na ọ hụrụ ya n'anya ọ ga-ala mere ya n'oge ọnwụ. Ọ bụrụ na ahịa ezuwala kemgbe 12 na iwetara ya uru ngwanụ ya bụrụkwanụ na o meela gị bawa uru baga ọkpụkpụ. Ọ dị ndụ ọnwụ ka mma kpọkpọ bebe dụọ n'onwe gị ọdụ, maka na ụzọ dị mma agaghị aga na abụ ndị mba ụwa UN, EU, United Nations Human Rights, AU na ndị hụrụ nwere onwe n'anya. Nke bụ eziokwu bụ na anyị onwe anyị bụ ndị IPOB ebe anyị kwụ chinchin ma kwụsie ike na ihe anyị chọrọ bụ nke mbụ ka gọọmenti Naijiria n'okpuru ọchịchị Buhari mee ihe ekpere n'ikpe na ezi omume bụ ịtọhapụ Mazi Nnamdi Kanu dị nsọ na-enweghị ntụgbara aka dịka ụlọ ikpe ha si ya lawa n'ikpe amaghị ya. nke abụọ abụrụ haziere ndị Biafra rụfele ya ndụm bụ nke nwa bekee kpọrọ referendum ngwa ngwa na-egbughị oge ka ụmụ Biafra were aka ha kpebie ebe ha chọrọ ịnọ. Onye ọbụla si n'otu anyị dị na Naịjirịa na ọ dị ya mma maọbụ na Naịjirịa dị ya mma, biko ọfọm na-agụrụ ya bụ ya dịkwa ka Naịjirịa. Onye ọbụla jikwanụ aha Maazị Nnamdi Kanu IPOB na ESN na-eme mpụ iji gbaa anyị aha ọjọọ ma anyị une n'ihu, ala Biafra echekwala ya ọzọkwa. Ibu anyị dị mfe, yoku anyị adịghị egbu mgbu. Naanị tọhapụ Maazị Nnamdi Kanu dịka ụlọikpe kpere ya n'ikpe ma nye anyị ụbọchị referendum nke mba ụwa ga-eji aka ha kirie ma hazie. Okwu agwụ. Ozi a si n'aka Indigenous People of Biafra IPOB.
Welcome back. This is Radio Biafra HAUSA-SERVICE coming to you through Radio Biafra London. My name remains Mazi Jonathan Chinedu from Alo province of Biafra London. Today is the 15th day of December 2022, being Thursday, Obochi Eke. Therefore, our lines are now opened. Our direct line is +1 213-328-6224. I repeat, +1 213-328-6224. Our WhatsApp and Signal line is +61 405 142 I repeat, +61 405 142 I have callers already online. The first caller on WhatsApp. Caller on WhatsApp, welcome to the program. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, Mazi.
Caller on WhatsApp, are you hearing me?
Yes, I'm hearing you.
Ndewo Mazi, no. Mazi Chukwuemeka.
Aha. Ndewo. Ana m ekene onye ọbụla bụ IPOB. Ndị be anyị si na ekene gafee nku aka ịma na ife dị ya. Ife ndị isi na-achọ n'ebe anyị nọ bụ ka anyị na-aba ka anyị nwaa, mana ekeneli m Chukwu na Maazị Nnamdi Kanu ya na ọgadi nke a na-akpọ nne ya nwa odo Farbak ba miti na London ọjụọ Nnamdi Kanu si ya gadi fọchi meri ọgbịa si ya gbara egbe eziokwu ka ya eji wee kwatu izu. Ekeneli Chineke na ife okwuru esugo. Ife emene akpọ anyị naanị ife m na-ekwu anyị nwabụ ndị IPOB. Anyị ya ebido anyị echara ozi gbakwuwe ka anyị sababa anyị ebido anyị kwukie ka gbanwe saba anyị. Ana m ekwu si ka unu wepụta that is ife niile emegolu na-eme since 2012 till date. Si wepụta dị ka enyebe date n'ife dị etu ameli ma ugwu Hausa ma na NDA Kaduna ma ebe ọbụla, maka na Fulani na-egbu onye ọbụla, na-egbu ma fa na-egbu Hausa, fa na-egbu Middle Belt, fa na-egbu Yoruba, fa na-egbu South East ma na-akpọ mkpu na anyị na-egbuba. So n'ibe mụnwa na-ekwu bụ that na-ekwe ka o nwee femele onye ndu. Ibe ọ bụla onye ndu anwụrụ ọgwụ ya 9 days ana oliri feta ọ na nye nwere ego ya ejiwe ọ na-aka maka ọnọ ife m onye ndu ifefa na-achọfa afịa. Anyị ji okwu esofe anyị ga-egbe ana anyị ikere ichedobe anyị. Onye bịa igbu gị igbu onye na-asị onye bịa egbu onye gị gbuo onye ọ bịa ya egbu m gbuo onwe ya. Anyị ejiri egbe ejiri mma. Ibe m na-ekwu bụ ekenele m unu niile ma ndị nọ na redio anyị ma ndị isi anyị. Ekele m n'unu awana n'anya ndị ya emelụ ka anyị na-aba jakwụkwọ ọkpọ asị ọha Biafra.
Almost here Biafra. Ndewo Mazi. Caller on Let me take this caller on direct line. Caller on direct line, can you hear me? Caller on direct line. Can you hear me? Caller on direct line, can you hear me, please? No, it's gone. It's gone. Caller on signal. The platform is yours. Caller on signal, can you hear me?
Mazi, Udochukwu Derege.
The Kwaragonwa.
Asị m ị ga-adị ka echi a na-agwa agwụ. Ihe anyị na-eme ebe a bụ ihe mmụọ. It's only in this platform where we come and enwetakwa ndụ. Most of our nwaanyị nọ na Nigeria with what is going on, we are as the over-devastated. But it's only when you are glued to Radio Biafra and the IPOB struggle and Biafra restoration that you find strength. On your topic, patriotism, ID as a naive.
Mazi, I never enter into the topic. I just mentioned it. Yes, I understand.
Yeah,
Go on.
I know. My comment is based on how we are docile, on how we are supposed to help. Because if I talk with most of my brothers as in this place, you see how these people are. So, we are, as in, even an animal, therefore, my territory where he is not supposed to, when he's in a wrong territory, you see him being, as an animal, that we, as what they can mean, when it comes to patriotism, they don't even know how they can help. Every job does saying, nah, man, you look at him. Very good evening. You know that there are information in this very place where you go with the information that you have in your place. You read it back and you see those things being taken care of. Even when it comes to narratives, how you talk to people you meet. If you have glued yourself with information which is being carried out in Radio Biafra, you will see that you impact even from a naive. But all these things, sometimes even most of them they are even ashamed. Because you see when you talk to them, you see they even mock themselves. I said, seeing Mazi, Nnamdi, Kanu and the IPOB, I know that God really loves us. You to God by now, just go to embassies, and see how they are running away. And I'm not doing I really thank God because God is in what we are doing. If all of them run away, there are still people. But after all, God doesn't work with crowd. I say, as in, after this struggle, they will write it down. Children that will grow will, because I have not seen this kind of people that is in IPOB.
We must continue. We must continue. I have callers. Let me see. Caller, please hold on. Let me see. I have a caller that was on WhatsApp, but I don't know, it's gone. Let me. Caller on direct line, can you hear me? Welcome to the program. Please go on. No, it's gone. I don't know. Caller on signal. Can you hear me? Caller on signal. Welcome to the program.
Yes, Mazi Jonathan.
Dodrege.
Good evening, sir.
There we
Dodrege, my brother. Mazi, my name is Mazi Fine. I'm calling from my location. Mazi, to tell you the fact, I'm not happy. And the reason that makes me not be happy is because of our people. Mazi, just look at Ohaneze Ndi Igbo worldwide. I could remember when our leader went to US and they addressed these people and they tell these people what is about to happen. And this World Igbo Congress, refuse to listen. Okay, just look at it. Any small thing that will happen in Southeast, Fulani oligarchy controlled by their elders will issue statements. I know they ask, how about our people?
Public statement to video covering, television's covering.
For that matter, these people will issue statements in the false information, because all their statement is false. Nothing is truth there. But look at our own side. This will be killing our people, melting our people, raping our women, raping our child. What the Igbo Congress, they will be there without issuing any statement. Mazi, in fact, just if it's not because of our leader, without our leader, Mazi, by now, this our race. These people we wipe us out. If not our leader, if not IPOB, these Fulani will wipe us off. Will wipe us off because nobody is there to fight in our behalf. Nobody is there to help us. Mazi, in fact, I'm not happy. But what I want to tell these people, if anything, as I am hearing now, I pray nothing will happen to our leader. But let them not tamper us. Let them do the NIFA and release our leader. Both that World Igbo Congress, all of them, they will regret their life. They will regret their activities. I'm just telling them, let them just stay there. Let them keep mood. And these people will messing us up. Tomorrow they will come out and answer our next Igbo World Congress. I don't have anything to tell them now. Let the time start going. Mazi, thank you for your topic this night.
Good night.
Good night, Mazi. Good night.
Caller on WhatsApp, welcome to the program. Can you hear me? Thank you for holding on. Caller on WhatsApp, are you there?
Yeah, Mazi Jonathan. Good afternoon from here.
There, Mazi. Go on. Why is this thing not loud? I don't know. Yes, go on.
Okay. Yeah, Mazi Jonathan, I can direct. Chukwu kabia ma bukwa unu me Biafra. Oh hey Biafra. Almost hey Biafra. Mazi Jonathan. May Chukwu kabia ma bless our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu wherever he is now. For the news we are getting that our Chinedu, our have not taken his medicament and he never eats. And we Igbos all over the world are hearing this and keep quiet. Are you sure? Are we in this world again, or plan to have a tie? Mazi Jonathan, I'm not happy. I found the maker. I'm okay from Ibagwa of Biafra land or the one in Nigeria. Umunemude Ibagwa. Unubilie. Unufree na Nigeria. Na Nigeria abu. Ondo fulani. Adwaka hapura anyicha. Kishina albeto oya heme. Mazi Jonathan. Ayi gasru umune. Na side ko gi ahụ ebe ahụ ke m toro nu umi ha akpanya umi ihe ochita ha cha Biafra land ebe a na ala nke ọnọ ndị ahụ ile na-asụ Igbo beti ije ebe ahụ ha cha ile wuzu ndị Muslim ha cha ile na-etizi isi n'ala ọ dị ochita ha cha
ebe ewe ihe a nwanne m biko
akpanya you say?
Say, where is that? Which place?
Yeah, even on a cooking issue from on a cooking from issue after ma ebe nọ that is
n'ime kogi ebe kogi
ebe kogi yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That is what all in Nigeria men are. Carve our people into Kogi. Now, I would say not.
Kogi.
Oh yeah, oh not. Why not now?
You know, Muhammad. You know, about that time. 80. So Master Jonathan, Chukwu Kabia, I will run my Omo Biafra. Tito B is Nigeria agent in Biafra land. Look at our leader suffering for we to become people. Either Colombia ever no every month all the citizens and you hancha katago citizens na-eri ma ọnwa agwụ na arụ kịta na Colombia everything moto everything iri na-akwụgwọ obere you know that is how we want Biafra to be. And we come to pass. Jonathan and all over the world.
So Mazi, ke gwakene ma ha bono again. Ebe agwa aka. So now one na Kogi abi?
Yeah. Yeah, I will bundle with the Kogi.
Yes.
Kogi.
Okay.
You know.
So that's it.
So on the Bible, that's not that Kogi side.
When our leader always say that Biafra starts from Lower Kogi and Benue. People think that we, he say this is it. One of the sins of Ohaneze Ndigbo is to allow our people to be carved into these places without, now they are not. They will be killed without no noise, no person protects them.
They are Muslim now. All of them are Muslim that age.
Hanchana Asuchi Igbo, indigenous people, Ndigbo. Chai. Ndị Ohaneze ha mere arụ. Ndị Ohaneze ha mere arụ. Honestly speaking.
These people are fraudulent. You don't go better for them. Mazi Jonathan
Ndewo. Do you see it? If they will, when we talk about a Biafra land starting from Lower Kogi, Benue, people start laughing. Some useless set of people say, look at an Igbo man in Kogi, from Kogi. Not that he is there, he migrated, no. But his indigenous land, their ancestral land, they are carved into Kogi. Ohaneze Ndigbo, Chukwu ga born their generations. They allowed everything. When you talk about Igbo, even you see them confined 5 southeastern states. Chukwu born Hanezi n'ụlọ ha na generation ha. These people will be killed. No person, all we'll be hearing is that, in Kogi, 50 people were massacred by the Fulani headsmen. You will say, Kogi people, you man, all your own brothers in Igbo. You don't know. Benue, the same thing. We left them, Ohaneze Ndigbo left them unprotected. No person cares for them. How all now, in order to be protected, they are now turning into Nakwishiala. Do you see the mess we are in? Onyo one ekutere okwu Ndigbo ya asị 5 eastern states. Bonya haso ma elder ma or say old man in rodia bonya haso. Bonyaso. Callers, please hold on. Sometimes you hear something, you wait on Nobi. Caller on direct line, welcome to the program. Caller on direct line, can you hear me? Yes, go on, please. Badata your radio. Badata your radio. Wapo your radio, please. There we go.
Because I'm the in the zoo. So and I got my bathroom. Name na bathroom how they came on you.
Gani hapona, gani hu.
So na chi hụrụ n'ọtụtụ ikpere na ana kpọọ Chineke maka nwoke a bụ onye isi anyị. Ihe m na-ekwu owo na jisie n'ike n'ọrụ ụnụ niile na enweghị ihe ekwensu ga-eme anyị. Anyị ga-anapụtarịrị onwe anyị n'ebe anyị hụrụ onwe. Ka m gwa gị nke eziokwu na ọhamufu ebe egburu mmadụ 50 agara m ebe ahụ. Ama m ebe ọwụ as I'm talking to you. So ọwụ na ndị mmadụ ka nụ n'ikpuru isi na ha ga-ege redio ha achọghị ịmụ ya. Mụnwa na-efe ndị ego ebe m nọ na-ege redio na awụrụ ebe dị redio na-adị. But azụrụ m gadgets na-enweta this radio because ama m ihe m na-ebenefit with it. Ebe ọbụla m gara mee contribution na meeting ọbụla na onye ọgbakọ ọbụla m gara mee contribution, I'm telling you, Hannah, which kind of person is this? How what I'm getting from your program and other ones. So I have nothing to offer you people. Continue one them and when you get me. When I give you a rebel, you want to go. When I give you a rebel, but I'm not bye.
Okay.
So I want to talk one them. Chineke gozie go
Zikwege
gozie ndebe gị ebe iwepụtara obi gị na-alụ ụdị ọrụ a enweghị ihe ga-eme ka i regret in life. Ụnụ ncha niile mụnwa amụbeghị m oge a lụrụ ọgụ ahụ after alụchara ọgụ ka amụ mụnwa, but ịgwa gị nke eziokwu ihe niile mere n'ọgụ a ama m anya ya today through you people. Na-akpọ kredit anyị nwere otu oji aja. Ana m asị ka Chineke gozie unu niile site n'aha Chukwu Okike abịa.
Gọzikwa gị ise.
Thank you, sir.
Ndewo jisi ike.
Thank you.
We are in this together, honestly. We must continue. I have a caller or callers. I have a caller on signal. Caller on signal. Welcome to the program. Can you hear me? Caller on signal. Can you hear me? Go on, please.
Okay. Mazi, good evening, sir.
Ndewo.
Mazi. It's quite a pathetic one, you know. What is happening in our land? Many in our land today is quite a pathetic one. Because why I say so, our people, like the caller said, our people, indigenous, Akalu, Tukubi, turn one heart to Muslim, you know.
Mazi, can you could just interaction? I don't know, can he get me? Because Omunegi joke, where they say, I won't do good. Everyone when onye na protect enwedo onye ọbụla na protect na abịa ekwu a na-ewe ya anyị na-agụ ya na news na akwa ndị ugwu ha ka na-egbu onwe ha ịmarụ na ndị Igbo anyị akavụrụ ọha na eze ndị arụrụ ala mechiri ahụ akavụ onye ọ na-ekwuzi okwu gị ekwute okwu Igbo ha sị five South Eastern states. Oh, we need another state because we are Igbo. Ndị a dị mma eweta ha kweghị ndị a sị ha awụ ndị ọha na eze ndị Igbo a eweta ha awụnye mmanụ ọkụ na drone etinye ha life mịa ha na ndụ na mmanụ. I'm telling you, because ihe mere anyị dị egwu. A na-shrink our land from time to time. A na-shrink ya ememe akpapụ igwe ọcha ha mekọchie ga nara ego asị ha don't worry ihe ahụ na before you know anyị nọrọzie lee n'ala Igbo ka a na-asịzi we don't have access to the sea. Ihe niile ahụ ihe ndị ọha na eze, the people we say, they are telling us to respect. These people are not supposed to be alive. I'm telling you what they did to us. Mazi, please go on.
Okay, Mazi. Well, you said it all, Our people after the war, all these things were carefully planned to extinguish our people, and planned. Every leader, every family that you see that rose up to be a kind of leaders of Igbo, a pest leader, and all of them came from 80% of them, if I should say, came from a corrupt background. A background that has always helped to push the agenda of the Fulani against our people. Yes, like there is a broadcast they played the other day. One of our comrades played on Mazi played it on his program, where our Madike was mentioning the name of Emeka for the role he played to kill every young male from age of 11 upward and groom the rest. This is somebody that answered Emeka for. You understand? This is what they have been doing. So it's a careful plan. Like the question you asked the question, or more, I let him get I say, yesterday you were not aware, but today you are aware. So my advice to those our brothers is they should rise up and fight, because when you are doing they should wake up and join the movement of Biafra, the struggle of Biafra under the leadership of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and fight. Because that's the only way they can liberate themselves. There's no other way than to follow the lead, because we are the moving trend. And we wait for nobody. I jump, but you fall out, the trend continue. Also, because trend ain't wait time to wait for you. Once it's off, it's off. So that's my own advice.
Whoa.
So coming to why I really called Mazi, Emmanuel Zoo, I like him and his shiki, and that's why they are failing. That's why they always fail, and they'll continue to fail. Because I have seen many young Watananya, they don't want to give our leader food. They make I feel that silence of a man means weakness, but sometimes silence is wisdom. But they feel that in any work because they have nothing to offer us in the nation. But I promise you that now, and I keep as well. And keep as a haga matano and does why you go on over that they can drive and conquer. They are seeing a different thing, and that's why they are shaking. So they must release our leader. They must release him. He has done nothing to them. He's not a politician. They can't come in Nigeria and see that we're investment. He has nothing in Nigeria, no connection. He has not worked for them. So what is your reason for holding him? At least you can hold somebody with a reason that that this country has provided this. What has Nigeria provided for Hamadike that warrants him to be loyal to you? He has not worked in your firm. He didn't even school in your school. He said he doesn't want to school in your university. He went abroad to school. You have no business with him, but you're holding him because he's saying the truth. I say, so I know there. We have no cause for alarm. We have POB. That's my advice. Mazi, another thing I wanted to point out, he says patriotism. You know, a kind of a topic patriotism. There is this what's it called? There is this Igbos in Germany. They say they file a case against the criminal in Finland. That they file a case of terrorism against him. And to my greatest surprise, that video is trending. That article is trending. But when you go down to read that article, you find out that the venom that these people were vomiting against our leader and our movement, linking our leader that he formed a militia arm of Biafra that is in Nigeria, facing a terrorist charge. When they know that the court of Nigeria has discharged our leader of every charge against him and set him free. Even the UN working group, this Omar Federal High Court, this all these things are in public domain, but they know all of these things, but they went ahead to malign our leader that is in Nigeria facing a terrorist charges. They left the ceremony about that they file a case against
Mazi, please, we are no more calling all those names here, please. You know, what is happening is, you know, these people, they are coming through different ways. I mean, our enemies.
I'm telling you.
They will come as your friend, but underneath they are even more phenomenal than everything. So we understand their games, please. We continue what we are doing. You know.
Thank you, man. Thank you. I just wanted to point it out. It's not more. Thank you. We continue.
We should never be distracted. Involuntarily, we promoted something, a monster, and involuntarily, and you know, it becomes a problem. Caller on what's up? Welcome to the program. Can you hear me? Thank you for holding on. Caller on what's up? Go on, please. Go on.
I don't know
Mazi, your line today is not it's not okay. I don't know. You're supposed to be using VPN, because from there I don't know.
The voice is
yes, it's cutting. Okay, sorry, because you have been calling. I understand you are, Dubai. Sometimes WhatsApp, you need to use VPN. Caller on Signal, welcome to the program. As I'm winding down gradually towards the end of this program, caller on Signal, can you hear me? Welcome to the program.
I can hear you, Mazi.
There were Mazi.
Good evening from here.
There were.
Mazi, you have said it all. A lot of things here is going on. But all I want to say, my name is Emi Chris. I'm calling from Italy anyway. Number one, I want to demand something for our leadership to speak to the governors. This head the threat of our leader. This news you broke out now, I'm not happy about the news. But what I want to say is that our leader cannot be inside cell while he has been freed by the courts of the land. And our political idiots are jumping up and down talking about election. I don't think it's possible. That is my own. They should know what to do. I don't want to say anything, but that is my own view. Then another thing you said about the Fulani person, Keto, or Porto, call him black, Keto, call him Porto, Keto, black. That is what they do. And we don't have anybody to speak for us. Of course, you're supposed to know this. Oba of Benin, Oba of Lagos once said that he would throw all Igbos in Lagoon.
And they clapped for him.
Idiot from Newi was there.
They clapped for him there. They were laughing.
Okay. They were there. Nobody responded. Then one Fulani man said that they will kill all Igbos if they anything make. If one person spare, it will die. Even the one that spoke with Adamu, they went to Abuja and called Goodluck Jonathan. Said if any Fulani person are killed, that they will kill the whole. Or that is a one persona. No Igbo man will live from Kanu. Nobody answered them. This is the way our people do. It relates to your topic of your submission to the which you abandoned. That is the patriotism. Let me tell you, to my own understanding, my own view, or what I have seen around the world about the black people, no black person understands what is called citizens, talk less about patriotism. They don't understand citizens. They don't even know that this is my country. This is to defend this country, not even patriotism. You know, you have some people who, like for instance in Italy here, some people like to defend Italians. So they're playing World Cup now. They will tell you that they support Europe first. After Europe, maybe Africa. Like us, may I say Africa. After Africa, then any other country. Africa has gone for any other country like I support Argentina or any other. So this is how they play their life. But there are people that are patriotic, and those people, if we are having these people like 100 of them, anytime any person kill somebody or do anything, speak against the Igbos or the Easterners, you will see somebody rise up to respond to them. But these people have sold their hand, they have soaked in their hand in the crime, corruption of Nigeria. There's no way they will go out. Any one of them that speak, they must have something to tackle him down. He doesn't say Rochas or Croch, he doesn't speak anymore. Only to attend to they make to him. Only they come to our house our leader's house to kill him. He survived it and still talking on Radio Biafra. Today he was arrested. He's under DSS dungeon. He is still doing something. But look at the little common shaking they come from roof to enter his house. He was praying to God, Almighty God, Jesus Christ. And since then, have you heard him speaking?
Mazi, all they do is now to sponsor. Each of them have their criminals they are sponsoring. They're killing Achiku Denwa, Rochas Okorocha, this vampire of Imo State. All of them, they have their own group of criminals they are sponsoring to kill. That is why in our place it is a kind of even no-go area. You know? Go on, Mazi.
Yes, yesterday I saw a video where Opus of them in Osun State, where they captured many thousands of kidnappers. And despite of that, they are being vindicated that IPOB has no hand in that anything that's happening. But you will see the same governor who presented these people today tell you that these people are criminals. He even mentioned some politicians, so opposition, so that they are tackling him through that way. He will still come back and talk about IPOB tomorrow. That's the way they. So I have listened. Indeed, was saying, in this struggle, if I die, I don't worry about it. I'm not bothered. But we must resist this nonsense. Resist till we get freedom. Because, my brother, this generation of Igbo children today you have, they don't even read. They don't read the news. They don't. Some of them don't listen to Radio Biafra. They don't just go. You see them where they're drinking or smoking Igbo or talking about woman or making an argument or football or a musician or whatever they like. This is their lifestyle now. They don't think. I have somebody here who just came. You know what he tell me? Say what IPOB is doing. You know, it's a propaganda. My dear brother, that guy. If he meet me next time, he will not try to see me because I dealt with him. I asked him a lot of questions that he couldn't be able to defend it. So this is the thing. So if we don't get Biafra now, who are we going to live it for? This generation. Mazi, let me leave it for here. We will do everything in our power to make sure that Biafra come within this period. If we fail, that is to all of Igbo in extinction. Thank you very much.
There were Mazi. Mazi, I think, could be the last caller. you are frantically calling. Mazi, can you hear me now? You are frantically calling. Can you hear me now?
Yes,
I think it's clear.
I can hear you loud and clear.
It's better now. It's better.
Yes, it's better now. It's from my network.
The security conscious.
Obloma. There were Mazi Jonathan Chinedu. Akambukwa Mazi Nile Malugo. I'm calling from United Arab Emirates. Mazi Jonathan, I want to thank you very much. I want to thank Mazi Nnamdi, Kanu, Hamadike, and also I want to thank our HODS, the doors are wise. I want to thank IPOB at large all over the world. You people are special people. History will talk about you people when Biafra come. I want to thank our legal team. You people are doing marvelous well. Mazi Jonathan Chinedu, your topic always be a wonderful topic. I must tell you honestly that your program have opened the eyes of Biafrans. Even everybody that is in that evil contraction called Nigeria, your program have opened the eyes of everybody. You see, it's in the zoo called Nigeria that terrorists will be released and they give amnesty to a terrorist. It's only in the evil contraction called Nigeria that Fulani danger with terrorists are running. Terrorists will be grant amnesty. I have never seen that in the part of the world that a terrorist will be granting amnesty. It's only in the evil contraction called Nigeria. The Fulani Janjaweed are rampaging, terrorizing everybody, killing a lot of people in that evil contraction in all parts of Biafra land. And they will be talking rubbish, assemble the useless medias in that evil contraction, talking rubbish, and the medias will never ask them who is terrorizing the country if not Fulanis. Who are the terrorists that is terrorizing Nigeria, all the part of Nigeria, if not Fulani terrorists? The media will never ask them that very question. It's obvious. It's obvious. The media that's supposed to be the mouthpiece of everybody in that evil contraction, they will never do that. And then now they have denied our leader food, deny our leader his medicine. But they are taking, Nigeria is taking a risk where our leader is. Because our leader, they are taking a very big risk where our leader is. They know that great IPOB is the end of Nigeria. Great IPOB is the end of Nigeria. We are smarter than them. We know all their trick. We know all their game. We are smarter than Fulanis. And before I drop this call, I want to let Biafrans at light understand we don't have a leader than Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and the great IPOB. We don't have Ohaneze Ndigbo. These people are slaves to Fulanis. All the politicians in Biafra land, all of them are Fulani slaves. There is no hope on them. You cannot trust them. Supporting all these politicians is like you are supporting your problem. When you are supporting all these politicians, you are supporting your problem. Biafra is the only hope that we have to live as a human being. Without Biafra, we will remain slave in that evil contraction, that British company called Nigeria, because Nigeria is a British company. And the Fulani terrorists are the people running Nigeria for British. British is evil, but this time around, Great IPOB is going to stop this slavery that we are in that evil contraction called Nigeria. Mazi Jonathan Chinedu, I must thank you. I don't know how to thank you because you are doing marvelous well, especially that Saturday program. Biafra Nation is our destination.
Of course.
We must prepare well because one name ọnọdụ anyị adịrọkwa mma. Anyị ga-akwado ọfụma ka anyị fụ na anyị liberate onwe anyị. Ndị nke fọlọnụ ga-ebi ndụ dịka mmadụ, anyị ga-akwado ọfụma. Ọnọdụ anyị adịrọ mma. Cha nwanne mmadụ. Ndewo nwanne m.
Ndewo. Sike. I love how you put it. Ọnọdụ anyị adịghị mma. Onye si na ọnọdụ anyị dị mma, onye ahụ onye ashị. That person is simply an idiot. Ọnọdụ anyị adịghị mma. Ọnọdụ anyị nọ. We are a people that sky should be our limit. We are a people that we should be more higher. But Britain use Nigeria to limit us. They put ceiling on our head as our limit instead of sky. Caller on signal. Welcome to the program. Can you hear me?
Yes, Mazi Jonathan. Our professor. Ndewo, my brother. You have done your justice this evening. Without wasting much of our time, let me appreciate Chukwu Abiyama. Thank God, Chukwu Abiyama, Ekekelowa, the God of our land, the God of our ancestors, the God that created Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the God of the faith, the God of honesty, the God of the truth. Chukwu Abiyama. We thank you, we give you glory, we honor your name. Without you, we are nothing. You give us a true leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, to save us, to come and enlighten us. And our leader, go around the whole world and selected the most enlightening people, which we call professors. This is a really professor. Chukwu Abiyama, guide all of them, protect our leader, give them more knowledge, more strength to overpower all the evil British and evil politicians in our land. Chukwu Abiyama, we are under your care and we must fight with your own strength. Chukwu Abiyama, guide our leaders, HOD and all the GOS, all the two Biafrans, and all the Eastern Security Network. May Elohim bless everybody and guide everybody in the name of Chukwu Abiyama. Yes, sir. Mazi Jonathan, it's true that we are in a mess. Anybody who said that we are not in a mess, let him come out and say it. Only Igbo man can travel all over the zoo called Nigerian and build market. After they build the market, they will buy the land, yo. After they build the market, all of them, they will come and sack them and give them another bush to develop. After develop them, and nobody is listening until our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu come out to tell us that we are in a mess. That is why sometimes when I see when you people teaching us, enlightening us about what is happening to us, I be like a person who are on top of a Iloko tree, because when I hear you people voice, I'll be happy. You see, in our land today, what we are suffering is evil politicians masterminding the evil that the Fulani are committing in our land. To call Fulani to come and kill us, that is what we are facing now. Mazi, there is something I want you people to look at, because there is something I see in this kind of life we are living. I want everybody to know how to come and teach us how this is boy and they serve before, after you serve, before you be a king. I want everybody to look look into it very well, because this boy we are outgoing before and do it very well. Evil politicians now is using it to destroy us more. Somebody who are ordinarily local government chairman or councilship will gather all our men in time of they are serving him. After they are serving him, they will gather them, make some be like Curtis. They are guys, they are this, they are this. My brother.
I understand what you're saying. If we don't liberate ourselves and take charge of our destiny before God and man in the next 20 years, let me just not be, in the next 20 years, our land will be a monster's place. Because they are putting harden the criminal, training people to be harden the criminals to be in charge of governance in our land. I 100% understand what you are saying. It's everywhere in our villages. The people in control now are harden the criminals. If you are not a criminal, they will turn you before you smell even to be a PG. Or a cabinet, even in a village, they will turn you to be a hardened criminal. Talk less of local government chairman. They train their criminals so that after they will use them, hordes of criminals, and after they will hand over power to one of them.
It's true.
That's why sometimes when people don't understand what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu did in our lives. If care is not taken, if all these things are not checkmated, a time will come, when criminals, complete darkness will be in our land. I say, in Europe, they talk about the dark ages. Complete criminals, heartless, conscienceless criminals, people that will be eating human flesh alive, will be in control of our life. That time, if you are not a criminal, a complete direct criminal, you will not be in our land. You will run away. That is the truth. I understand what you are saying. Mazi, go on.
All right, it's true. That is what I'm seeing in our land. You see, I thank Chukwu Okukabia. I always, I want to eat, I must thank Chukwu Okukabia for giving us somebody like Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Since I was born, I never see any Igbo man who can stand in front of Fulani terrorists, tell them you can never defeat me. You are the person that was supposed to be my slave, not I. That is what Nnamdi Kanu is, a pure and Igbo man we know before, not all these ones. Because if we are seeing all these things, the people don't know what Nnamdi Kanu means to us. If we call Nnamdi Kanu a messiah today, nobody should talk rubbish. Because we are in a mess until Nnamdi Kanu come out. And they start lighting us, telling Fulani, you can never take an inch of our land. And we must stand. That is why there is a woman that called one certain time that we are doing Saturday this thing. He talked about faith. I remember what he said. But what I thought to myself is that this man did not know that Nnamdi Kanu is our faith already. If we build our faith in Nnamdi Kanu instruction, there is no any human being, any tribe in the world can defeat us. There is no way. Because Nnamdi Kanu stand in the truth, honest, and justice. So we must follow the instruction of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and build that faith. We must liberate ourselves. If not, we are gone.
Of course.
Another thing I wanted to tell our people this evening, Biafrans, please, we are begging. Forget about him being in abroad. Please. How can a man staying in another man's country 80 years will not come back? What are you doing there? Because you know that Nigeria is the hell of the world. When you come back here, you see the sound of mosquitoes who are here, darkness all over the places, shit all over the place, every places. That is why you don't want to come back until you die. That will bring you here and bury you. Biafran, please, I'm begging of you. Support ESN wherever you can. Put hand in your pocket and support here. We are totally messed. Let us liberate ourselves from these people. And another thing is this, Biafrans. If we did not do anything now, the same thing evil devil man said that he will going to build, he will form IPOB inside IPOB, and he recruited many things. Remember, what we are seeing in our land today is a different something. This is evil recruitment of ESN. All this evil one that clean our people. These people are recruiting them every day. So we must counter these people before it will go out of our hand. These people are mean and they want to destroy us. They are working for British and Fulani Caliphate. Fulani are pushing money to them to destroy us. So we must fight this thing very well. Whenever we see these people, no mercy. Let us fight this thing. They want to create the internal war between us to kill ourselves. Please, dear friends, I want everybody to stand firm and support our leadership so that we can liberate ourselves once and for all. As far as our leader is still alive and stand, we must be free, and we will support and be free from these people. Thank you, Mazi, Jonathan, for your good work. May Elohim bless all the Biafran. Thank you very much.
There were. The last caller on WhatsApp, welcome to the program. You be the last caller. Please make it as brief as you could. Caller on WhatsApp, welcome to the program. Can you hear me?
Okay. Thank you, Professor Jonathan.
Mazi, always the last caller. You are timing it.
Mazi, and my boss is more than 1 hour now, but check a call, more than 53 calls.
Okay.
Thank you for taking my call, Professor Jonathan. I'm calling from Africa Sud, South Africa. I greet my leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, a prisoner of conscience, who set up this radio Biafra, instead of knowledge and prosperity. If you are listening to radio Biafra, you are covered. You are covered both economically, physically, and otherwise. Anything you want to do, you will succeed. I greet you, all radio listeners, and you radio host, Professor Jonathan. Anoze Obilo Ikechukwonoha Wachineke. All of you, I greet all of you, including who tell us. What I want to say to you, Professor Jonathan, is and the Biafrans. This is the music of your governors. Hey, Akanchawa. Akanchawa, Buhari gachi, Akanchawa, 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 Buhari gachi. This is the music of your 5 Igbo governors. What did you expect from this type of people? Ohaneze Ndi Igbo, let me tell you what Ohaneze Ndi Igbo said. Ohaneze Ndi Igbo said, kama ọnụ na-eri ga-akwụsị iri, ọ na-eribe buru ọnụ. Ihe ndị ọhaneze ndị Igbo mere na mitin wee chọwa Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, ebe ha na Mazi Nnamdi Kanu chere okwu. Our leader, prisoner of conscience, patch everything ha na-akpa. Ha weziere ya na ha nụ ihe Nnamdi Kanu kwuru, ma na ha mewe ihe Nnamdi Kanu kwuru, ma na ha jekwu ihe o kwuru. Na ọnụ ha ahụ na-eri, ha na-eri na ha agaghị erizi. Ya bụ kama ndị ọzọ ga-eri, ndị eribeghị ga-eri, ha nwa bụrụ ọnụ. Then Biafra, ka ihe a gwara unu, same under ọhaneze ahụ, same ndị onye isi unu ahụ so unu na nwata mara ihe ogbo onye gburu nna ya, nwata ọ makwana ihe mere nna ya eme ya. Ọhaneze ndị Igbo and governors, all those Igbo elders, we don't want to see blood. The only thing you have to do is vacate the land, just like Obiano is now in America. Did we go and chase him there? He's enjoying there. We got no problem with him because he's enjoying the money he's keep. All of you must vacate our land and give us chance to build our land because you are not capable. You are not capable because you cannot retaliate when they curse you. The same person who said that you are a dog, the same person who killed 5 million of your people is whom you are singing, hey, hey, Akanchawa. And that is Akanchawa is what they are doing today. These people, Biafrans. It's just like what you said, Professor Jonathan. Tomorrow, which people are going to be the Ohanese? The Ohanese of tomorrow will be who? Ipazu, Obiano, Devil Mai, that is Ojobarawaru, Imo State, Udelen areas, Nimo State. They are the Ohanese of tomorrow. Then tell me what your future is. Professor Jonathan, elaborate more and tell them what it means. By ordinary, come on, at all. And secondly, elaborate more on what is Akanchawa and also what Thank you for taking my call. Dear friends, I love you. IPOB members share my blood.
There, Mazi, thank you. Remain blessed. You know, we have our so-called elders, old people, old fools in our land. They churned out things, mantras that are contrary to our values. And that was since after the war, when sabotage becomes a very lucrative business. They churned out all these mantras. First of all, they start playing music, telling us, don't think about tomorrow. You know, tomorrow we think about itself for you. Now they preach it in the church. Oh, don't think. Be like bird. Does bird think tomorrow what they will feed? Think not. You know, because your Father in heaven will take care of you. And the question I used to ask is, are you a bird? We are human beings that have brain in order to think, to fashion out the type of life, the type of future that we should be. Birds, they live by the day, by the hour. You understand? Oh, you are like, what about flowers? Are you a flower? You know, we take things and insult ourselves without knowing, just because it is being written in the script, and we took it like that, and it is affecting our lives. We must make sure that we protect our collective interests. You know, before we didn't have no identity. No identity. Whereas the Fulani Caliphate, they were busy constructing, consolidating their Fulani identity. All we are doing is Nigeria. That illusion. Nigeria is an illusion. A mirage. You know, mirage. Object at infinity at the before. Mirage. When you are going, driving on the road, you see the bitumen far. When there is sun, you think it's there is a sea or is a river, whereas it's all Okporokolota. So it's mirage. You understand? They show us Nigeria, using Nigeria as mirage. You know? But today our eyes are now open. We have our identity. They try to destroy us. The highest error our people committed is to believe that the war ended in 1970. That is the highest error. The highest error our people committed as a people. Our people went to sleep. Everybody went to his business, private business, looking for what he will eat and his children. Nothing more. No person cared for our collectivity. They didn't know that 1970 was the start of the final onslaught, conquest of our land. The final one. Calculate 1970 to today, 52 years. That was the conquest. Oh, Chukwu Gozie Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, honestly. Who brought him to deliver us? We didn't know. We thought, no, they now turn the sabotage of our collective interests as a very lucrative business. Started imposing political elites, political leaders on us. And do you see the mess we are in today? Do you see how we are scattered all over the world, running away from our land? Do you see how our land is turned into a desolate place? Sometimes people will say, you know, we used to say it, which is normal. We go and develop our land. But when you go, look at how they are burning houses now. You go, they will destroy your business under a second. Something that sustain. You know, do we think at all? These people, these are our people that are losing their businesses in the marketplaces to artificial fire that people that the government sponsored into burning. What is their fate? These people that are suffering, their people are being slaughtered. You know, their abodes are being destroyed, even in the north, in the west. What is their fate? No person asks for it. Only here we shout about it, we talk about it. Only IPOB talks about it. Look at our people, Igbo people being carved into Kogi. One of them called today. One of them called. But when they will talk, they will come to the 5 southeastern states in Igbo. You look at these people, you want to pour them concentrated hydrochloric acid so that they dissolve, they melt and become nothing. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu came to just bring, you know, pick the remnants of where we have been dumped. Our remnants, they cut us into pieces. The caliphate have cut us into pieces, ready to, you know, throw us into the dustbin of history. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu came and say, no. He started picking our remnants, our brains we have lost. Started picking it. Our people, what our people cherishes, you get 100 naira, you start posing, you know, you start posing. You go car, you start posing with the car, you know, and you say, what set of people are these? What type of human beings are these? You see that it is not natural. It is something highly orchestrated by the British. They saw this, they wanted to do this. That is why they amalgamated us. You know, wherever there is, you know, sign of something good, Britain will go there in order to cover the light, to turn everywhere into darkness. That is why they name us darkness. You know, the name us darkness. One of our brothers say he went to a bank in Italy in order to make some bank transactions. The person, one woman, one lady in the counter there. This is a life story. Something that happened last time, not quite long. He was telling me. He said, do you know, I went there inside the bank in Italy. And the woman, when he tendered his identity card, the woman called him. So he said, but come. Why is it that you people, if I call you Negro, that is, you know, black, negre, as they call it, he say you are annoyed, you will insult me, you will even call police for me, but you are answering Nigeria. Is it not the same thing? And you are proud, you have a passport that is called Nigeria. He said, "Do you?" He said the woman. He said he found the ignorance. He said, I don't know." He said, "Do you people think at all?" He said the white lady, Italian lady, was telling him this. He has goosebumps. He found the ignorance to understand from. He said, If I call you now a Negro, you will call police for me. But here you are. You have passports that is written Nigerian, a Nigerian. And you are happy, you are proud. He said, ask him, "Do you people think at all, even reason what you are carrying as passport, the name you are answering, do you reason at all?" Or see, make anything. Say, "Okay, thank you for your lecture." Or that is the situation we are in. And we have intellectuals. We have people that can think. So-called think tanks. So-called elders. It's very, very sad indeed. It's very sad indeed. We must continue. In order to this journey, there are many provocations. There are many things they will throw at us. Because it's a journey. Once we reach our focus, our goal, there is no more coming back. It's irreversible. We enjoy it forever. The same way America is enjoying. That is it. You build your country, we build our country to our taste. That is the reality. Many people will be saying, hey, building a country is not easy. Yes. Fighting for freedom, is it easy? We know it's not easy. But staying as slaves is worse than trying to build a nice country. Staying like a slave, whereby you will see an Igbo, a full-grown Igbo man, you will see him bending down, kneeling for a useless, smelly caliphate, Alhaji. Chai! People that my father used to tell me, he said, "Do you know?" My father is still alive. He said, "Do you know before the war, if any Hausa, any Northerner touch an Igbo person, even you talk an Igbo person, you talk to him as an Igbo man, now he make friend with you, hey, he feel that he will go and celebrate with their people, say, "Now wow, this this man now is every time he will lie to near you, start talking to you so that to make you friend, he can dash you anything he have. So that at least only the talking." But today, how is the mighty fallen? What we contributed to our downfall. But the downfall of a man is not the end of his life. This is where I'm going to stop. Biafra is our religion. We must continue to making sure that Biafra is restored. Thank you for listening. Do not forget that on Sunday, being 18th, I will be here with some members of the DOS, including our Deputy HOD, Mazi Zurumike, with others, Mazi Zayoba, Nachi, even Baba Chijoke. All of them, I'll be here with them for a special broadcast. Please, it will be on Sunday, the 18th of December 2022. Do not miss that program. Thank you for listening. From me, Mazi Jonathan Chinedu, from here, it is simply good evening.
The land of the rising sun is a home of hope of the Biafrans. The far of the eastern land is a promised land, a blessed land of the Chupagama. Emeka Unusi Biafra, Emeka Unusi Biafra, Gaimara, Biafra, Ganeboso Gabiri, Gaimara, Biafra, Ganeboso Gabiri, Biafra, Ganeboso Gabiri, Anijala, Namama, Wana Lemo, Namama, Wana nwayọọ wetuo ya maka na ọnọdụ ga-adịrọ n'igwe mma. Sọmpe lee ala adịghị mma, ndị zuru ndị na-aṅụ ọbara mmadụ, ndị okwu ha abịakwala n'ọzọ ka ha kwatusu Biafra. Mana Chukwu okike abịa ma gị ka ị nọ n'aka, mana Chukwu okike abịa ma gị ka ị nọ n'aka, na anyị ga-ala ụgbọ abụ ka anyị je nwere onwe anyị, ụgbọ abụ ka anyị je ala. Biafra na-atago. The land of the rising sun is a home of the Biafrans. The land of the rising sun is a home of the Biafrans. The land of the rising sun is a home of the Biafrans.
We, the indigenous people of Biafra, ably led by Saint Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, humbly called on traditional rulers, aka Ndeze, town union, churches, villages, kindreds, Ndiamala, and all paternal and maternal homes to beg, hear our voice and hear our cry in this request to please do the needful now before it is too late. We ask all the people involved to beg, try and bury all the corpses we scatter all over Biafra land. For this one, they should say it they bring us spiritual and physical problem, and now we they suffer, we know. When you know the root cause of the sickness, the treatment now don't dey easy. I beg my people, now we don't sabi the cause of the sickness. IPOB don't come with the solution. The research wey you do show say some dead body don dey up to 1 year, 3 years, 5 years, and the death count na human being we go bury or na firewood. Everybody wey this one concern, we IPOB dey beg una, abeg make una do something no, because anybody when person start the journey, when he never reach the destination, in heart no go come down. As we never bury our people, our heart never come down. All the obnoxious high burial demands, competitions, effigy from churches, Ndiamala, Omona, in-laws, maternal and paternal homes, why they cause this delay and wahala for our people. I beg, make una try do something. Now all these things they cause in the build mortuary, like said in the build joint, church, filling station everywhere for Biafra land. I beg, mortuary, na factory, na children's amusement park. No. A stitch in time saves 9. With the call therefore, say make everybody try for 3 days when your person kaput, make una bury am. After, una go do the ceremony, una go do the effigy, we follow am. Churches, traditional rulers, and other people that matters, I beg, make una chook mouth and chook eye and help us for this matter. Because the person when they pursue cow, they call him name. If you no hold the medicine, he go hold the thing when they dose the cow. Now we they call una. And the one una talk, he go stand. I beg my people, make we comot this danger, comot our people from bondage. If una no do something, we the indigenous people of Biafra, under Saint Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, no go waste time to do the needful so as to remove the yoke and our people from bondage. And soonest we go begin the closure of many mortuaries for Biafra land. The only dead body when we want make it there for mortuary, now the only one we get case with them they treat. And after they don't finish the whole thing, settle everything, make them bury them. Mortuary no be factory, mortuary no be industry, mortuary no be amusement park again, no be recreational center, no be children's park. Remember, person wey sell land burying dead body don't bury 2 corpses. Shey you never know. Now we be the owners of the land, and we don't tell you now the time to cleanse our land now. Make una do the needful. Our land go dey calm and our ancestors go happy wherever dem dey. Now the indigenous people of Biafra under Saint Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, they bring una this message. Please, our heart they bleed to save our people. ọ na-abụ ọkọkọwa anụ ọhịa ya gakwuru kwa osisi, ọkọwakwanụ mmadụ ya gakwuru mmadụ ibe ya, n'ihi na onye a na-achụ ehi na-akpọpụ ma o ji ọgwụ ya, o ji nri ya. Ebe nwata na-ebe akwa na-atụ aka ma isi nne ya nọghị ya, ke nne ya ga-anọrịrị ya. Ọkụkọ sị na ihe na-esi aṅụ mmiri lewe anya n'elu na ọ bụ ebe ọnwụ na-egbu ya na-esi abịa. Biko nụ, anyị ji ohere a, anyị onwe anyị bụ ụmụafọ Biafra, Indigenous People of Biafra, IPOB n'aha mkpimkpi, n'okpuru onye ndu anyị bụ Mazi Nnamdi Kanu dị nsọ, na-arịọ ndị eze, ndị ụka dị iche iche, ndị ọha obodo dị iche iche, ndị ụmụnne nna, ndị ụmụnne nne, nọsịkwa nọsịrị ka ha biko nyere anyị aka dịka ugwu ka anyị buru ebele. Nchọnchọ anyị mere gosiri na ozu ndị a niile bụ nke ndị anyị nọ na mọchụarị anyị na-elibeghị, so na-akele anyị ụkwụ na-epile anyị aja na garị. Biko nụ ka anyị mara na ihe anyị ga-eme lipụ ozu ndị a, hapụkwana ihe ndị ọzọ sochiri ya. Anyị lipụchi ozu ndị a nwanne, anyị abịa n'obi emeghakwarama ama ndị sochiri ya. Anyị na-arịọ unu, onye ọbụla nwụrụ ọnụ were mkpụrụ ụbọchị 3 lie ya, bịa hazie ihe niile. Ihe mezikwanara emezi, a na-akpọ ya nwa mma. Biko nụ, ihe ndị a na-ebutere anyị nsogbu rue na a ga-eji mọchụarị na-akpa anyị ọgba ebe niile. Ozu a dọrọ n'ihu, dọrọ n'azụ, dọrọ n'ụlọ, dọrọ n'uko, dọrọ n'usekwu, dọrọ na palọ, dọrọ na senta tebụl. Anyị na-ele ya anya. Chineke, igbe ozu mana m ụmụnna ma enweghị ike iji amịrị igbe akwa. Ebe mkpokoro eso dị mma ma eji ihe eme ọla aka. Unu ma ihe m na-ekwu, maka na nwata bee nne ya bee nna ya amara na ihe ọ ga-ebe agwụla. Anyị arịọ unu ka unu nwee ike mee ihe ugbu a mgbe chi na-efobere tutu mmiri asọwa ọgba. Anyị ma ihe nji na-ekwu ihe a, ụfọdụ mọchụarị nọ n'ala Biafra anyị ga-emechi ha, n'ihi na mọchụarị abụghị ebe ụmụntakịrị na-aga egwuregwu, ọ bụghị ebe ndị okenye na-aga ezuru ike, ọ bụghị ebe a na-atatụ ihe n'ọnụ ma ọ bụ kwọ ngaji n'eze, ọ bụghị ebe a na-aga nlele. Ihe eji agba na ntị eji ya agba n'anya. Anyị na-arịọ unu ka unu mee ihe kwesịrịnụ ka ala anyị dere ji, ka obodo anyị dere ji. Unu cheta na onye ọbụla rere ala lie mmadụ, o liele ozu labụ. Ihe abụọ apụle n'ahụ ka anyị nyere unu onwe anyị aka. Ihe meziri emezi a na-akpọ ya nwa mma. Anyị anaghị aba mba ma arịrịọ ka anyị na-arịọ unu. Ma ọ bụrụ unu na-asịkwanụ na unu agaghị elebara ihe ndị ahụ anya n'otu ọ dị na mbụ ka ọ ga-adịgide, nwanne, anyị enweghị ihe ọzọ anyị ga-eme na-abụghị ime ihe kwesịrịnụ, n'ihi na anyị onwe anyị bụ ụmụafọ Biafra agaghị anọ ihe eri ọba anyị. Ozi a unu na-anụ ugbu a si n'aka ndị IPOB, Indigenous People of Biafra, na-abịara unu n'okpuru onye ndu anyị bụ Mazi Nnamdi Kanu dị ya nsọ. Ọ bụ ha na-akụ mgbịrịmgba maka na osisi nwa ọnwụ otu ya afọ ọ nụrụ ka ala ibe. Ndewo.
Mama, opportunity. Sister, opportunity. Oh, that's my favorite. Opportunity. Opportunity.
We, the global family of Indigenous People of Biafra, IPOB, under the command and control of St. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, they use this medium, they sound this trumpet loud and clear for everybody to hear them, both the deaf and the dead. Say, all these people, both big and small, in Biafra land, where they use the name of St. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, IPOB or ESN, they waka krukere, they commit one community or the other, just to grab body and other nonsense for our body in the name of thief, kidnapping, collecting of tax and rate, and different levies, even snatching of cars. Or write letter to people saying that to support ESN, then be ESN. Our hand no day at all. Our hand no follow, and they no follow for what we they do. IPOB, ESN, and St. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu na brand name. We no they carry cool at all or do rough things. My people, we no know them, we no send them, and them no follow for what we they do. This ones na another brand of mass in another style, in another form, and another shape for this course. Every papa, mama, brother, sister, auntie, uncle, quick match. Advise your pikin or brother now for the leg where they waka krukere, I where they see sharply, they see am. Person where they put hand for water where crocodile they make shakara, waiting they find my brother na palaba, and they go catch am. 2 was not there for the 10. If the dragon where they fly, bitch come you. Now through get the dance, then go play for you, and you must dance that dance. And now before you don't dance finish, your name go become Obientuare. both the workers of iniquity and the hired laborers, including their sponsors in different shape and different countries and different towns and in different places. IPOB under St. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu go play Funa Surugede, and that music una must dance am, and e go play and e go show. 2 words no dey for the thing. As we talk am, na so e go be. Enough of awutawo everywhere, whether na politicians or whatever send una, we no wan know. Our dragon net go hold una. Remember, the fly wey no dey follow instruction or advice dey follow dead body enter grave. We the indigenous people of Biafra under St. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu no dey carry last at all, and we dey blow this trumpet because when e go begin happen, una go be thy kingdom come, while our name go be thy will be done. This message na from the ogbongalicious, charismatic, indefatigable, great indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, the real owners of the land. They bring una this message. This na your opportunity to turn a new leaf.
Opportunity come Mama, opportunity. Sister, opportunity. Oh, that's my favorite. Opportunity. Opportunity come Ndị Changonoko Nekwanufa, look at them.
Anyị onwe anyị bụ ọha ndị IPOB ma ụwa dum gburugburu bụ the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, n'okpuru onye ndu anyị bụ Mazi Nnamdi Kanu dị nsọ, ji oge a na-afọ opi ike a ka ndị dị ndụ, ndị nwụrụ anwụ na ndị ntị ike nụ ya na anyị onwe anyị bụ ndị nwe ala Biafra gbaa gburugburu na-ekwu ya ugbu a na-ekwusi ike na anyị agaghị anabatakwa kpọmkwem ime onye n'ihu itepọtị ndị ekperimọlụ mmebi iwu na ọchịcha mere ha evuru oke ha na-ete anyị site n'iji ESN IPOB na aha dị asọ nke Mazi Nnamdi Kanu na-eji egwu ndị anyị chandum n'ụzọ dị iche iche, ịnụ ụtụ dị iche iche, ịtọrọ mmadụ, ịzụ ụgbọala, iji ntụmaka na-ere mmadụ aka point and kill n'ala Biafra. Mbanụnụ nke mere emekpuru ekete ọzọ emekwala. IPOB ESN Mazi Nnamdi Kanu dị nsọ bụ aha nwere agba eji aga mba, a na-enye oche pụrụ iche, abụghị ihe ndị na-amaghị nke ha riri. Ọkụkọ amaọcha ha na-adịghị mma ga-emebi na-etekwa une n'ihu ma na-erikwa ndị a na-eme ugu n'ụzọ dị iche iche. Ka m jụọ n'ụlọ, onye gbachara apriko gbaa igbo ụzọ zụtara eji eli nna ya, ọkwa onwe na-anaki ụgwọ mọchụarị ya ebe o werekwala aka ya gwuo ala ili ya. Chineke menụ n'ụlọ ebere. Ya mere papa, mama, broda, anti, ọnkụ, onye ọbụla ghe dụọ nwanyị ọdụ, n'ihi na ọkụkọ ntị ike ga-agbakwa egwu ike ọ gakwa n'ihe n'ofe ebe ukwu na-aga njem ọjọọ agadịghị alọta. Anyị onwe anyị bụ IPOB, anyị na-ajụ ugbu ajigbu na-eri n'ihi na ọ bụ ekpegbuo nwa nwaala apụrụ ya gafe ama nna ya. IPOB anyị anaghị ekwukwa n'efu, ọ bụghị anyị na-emechi emechi, ndị ọzọ a na-emebi emebi na-emekasị ihe, anyị gbakwana nkịtị. Nwanne ya bụrụ na nsogbu ga-adị, n'ihi na anyị gba nkịtị arụ abụrụzi omenala kama jishi nkụ agwụnụ. Ebe anwụnta gada ịhụ anwụ mgbuo, dọrọ aka na ntị. Onye kpatara nkụ ahụhụ ngwere gada ịbịara ya ọrụ ma ịnụghị dum. Nwanne ị ga na-ịnụ yọm. Anyị ga-amara ji n'ala n'ụlọ na nke n'ala n'ọtịrị, n'ihi na mpekelechi na-emebi ike. Kama mpekelechi ga-emebikọ n'anya ike, a na-egbupụ ike. Ịnụnụ onye na-asọghị chi dị m n'ike taa marụ. Nwanne m ga na-eta ya n'isi, agaghị m asụ ụbụrụ. Anyị ekwesịgokwa. Ọ bụ ndị IPOB otu ezi buru nnukwu ibu n'okpuru onye ndu bụ Mazi Nnamdi Kanu dị nsọ wetara unu ozi ya.
Ma ndị mara amala na ọ bụ mmasị na mma na okwu ukwe kwesịkwa n'ịgba nlanụ gbamgbam n'ime ụwa nke ala. Ọ bụ gịnị?
We are your sons. Biafra worldwide phone call campaign alert continues. BBC, a propaganda machine and racist media set up by the Great Britain to oppress the oppressed people of Biafra. BBC, your media war propaganda of 1967 that led to the genocide of over 3.5 million Biafrans, men, women, and children, did not stop us. Do you know why? Because we are the sons and daughters of the great lion from the tribe of Biafra. Our minds are made up. Your shenanigans, antics, and fake gutter media will not stop us either. We must and shall restore Biafra. Biafra worldwide phone call campaign alert continue. Now pay close attention. Be polite when you call BBC and use the following prompt when you call. Hello, my name is. You tell them your name. I am calling to ask about BBC policy of propaganda against the victims of genocide. Since you are obsessed with telling lies about Biafrans, here are 5 more questions to consider. Now, this is the question to ask BBC. We are witnesses to BBC racist coverage of terrorism, implying that black Africans' lives don't matter. Yet the same BBC rallies the whole world at the slightest terrorist incident in the United Kingdom. Here is the second question. But when it comes to Nigeria, BBC not only hides terrorist killings, but they slander the victims and survivors of terrorism and genocide. The third one. When will the grand patrons of lies and hypocrisy, the BBC Fake News Network, make a documentary about the daily slaughtering of Nigerians by Fulani terrorists and the government of Nigeria, whom you protect so that London may plunder Biafran's resources? The fourth question. Is the oil and gas of Biafra the reason that BBC is obsessed and terrified by the agitation for freedom by the victims of 400 years of British colonial thievery and crimes against humanity? And the fifth one, we call on the good people of the world to ask BBC and UK government why it aids and abates the genocide in Nigeria by spreading lies, propaganda, and disinformation against Biafran freedom fighters. BBC, we know that you are United Kingdom government agents of imperialism with no modicum of shame. Take down your wicked fake documentary against the victims of genocide and stop your sadistic meddling in the lives of black Africans. Now pay close attention. This is the time to call BBC. You can call them 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Biafran time. Date 4th of July to 30th of September 2022. Now grab your pen and paper and pay close attention. You can call BBC switchboard on this number +44 2087 438,000. I repeat, +44 208 743 8000, or you can tweet at BBC News. You can also call BBC Customer Service +44 3700 100 222. I repeat, +44 3700 100 222. Or you can also tweet at BBC Press. I have not finished. You can also call BBC Studios Limited +44 208 433 2000. I repeat, +44 208 433 2000. You can also email BBC News Channels at bbc.co.uk. BBC, we shall vanquish. BBC, do you know why? Because we are Biafras.
Because what I am saying on Abumanyamini, our people are lame. They are weak. I am struggling to count how many men there are in Biafra land. There are no more men left. Weak, docile, and imbecilic. Weak. I don't know how we can take such people to war. I don't know how we can take men who are not men into battle and win. I am ashamed. Very, very ashamed. Nonetheless, we must preach this very gospel because man did not ask us to come. Chukwu Abiyama in heaven mandated that we should come. If not, that I was called to do this very work, I will not speak to any of you anymore. But Chukwu Abiyama said this very gospel must be preached, and we must preach it. I have prayed since yesterday up until now. My request is very simple. The same prayer I made in secret, I will make out here in the open. Chukwu Abiyama Biko, since it is your intention that your kingdom will be restored upon this very earth, I need men. I need men. I did not say boys. I said I need men. Those of them that you created to restore your kingdom, they should come forward now, not tomorrow, not next year. Chukwu Abiyama. You must bring them now. I did not say tomorrow. Because the insult is too much. It is beyond what any human being can endure. We want to go and get Biafra, or we die in the process, because we are better off dead than witness some of this nonsense going on. The level of insult is beyond what any decent human being can tolerate. They bring their cattle into our land. They desecrate our land. They kill us in the presence of our families and nobody does anything about it. And when the police attend, the police sit idly by as people are being killed by not a multitude of people. Only 4. Only 4 Hausa people can sack an entire village in Biafra land, and we call ourselves men. No, we are not men until we redeem our honor, until we look at integrity and say we must have a part of it. Until then, to be honest with you, this is Radio Biafra. Now is the time to come forward. I did not say tomorrow. Now, tonight is the time to come forward. 100 of us, and then we march. 100 and we march. The rest can come later if they want to. I am tired of broadcasting. I want to fight for my country. I want to carry arms to defend the honor and integrity of my country. I want to avenge the death of 6 million people. I want Biafra to stand as a beacon of hope, freedom, and liberty in black world. I want Biafra to stand as a testament to the glory of heaven upon the face of this very earth. I want Biafra to stand because my obligation to the dead outweigh that which I owe to the living. That is why Biafra will stand, and Biafra will come. 100 men, that's all. And we march. The rest can come later on. I no longer give a damn. The disgrace and the insult is too much. We must go and meet our enemies even if we have only machete and hoes. It is far more better for us to go and meet them and die with a semblance of dignity than with this very humiliation which we encounter every blessed day. We must assemble as we
What is this crime? And yes, if you go out and answer. But if it's freedom and they say it's a crime, never mind fighting for it, yeah. I will never bath and I lead. It's gonna lead to my end. Wherever it curls, hit to the core, no matter the curse, yeah. Free Mazi and Nnamdi Kanu, our freedom fighters worldwide, languishing in prisons and cells for no jails, cast. Free Mazi and Nnamdi Kanu, our prisoners of conscience. Freedom, oh, freedom for all is what we are asking for, yeah. It's been so long, been yet to figure out an answer. A prisoner of conscience, voice to the voiceless, freedom fighter, yeah. He's not her, he's no harassment, no urban disease. It's time to free him now, free him, yeah. Free Mazi and Nnamdi Kanu, our freedom fighters worldwide, languishing in prisons and cells for no